Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Summerslam 2014 live reactions.
Oh, it is the biggest party of the summer. I got my beach balls. I got my sunscreen. It is SummerSlam
I don't have any of those
2014.
things. How did you get your hands on all that stuff?
I have my sources. But anyway, we are opening up with the King of Swing versus Rob Van Dam. I am so stoked for this show tonight.
Well, I mean, opening up is kind of a generic term. It's just the pre-show.
That is true. I mean, the formal show doesn't begin till 8, but this should be a good matchup. RVD and Cesaro, quite a bit of history with each other when Cesaro used to be a Heyman guy, which he isn't no longer, and I still don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully, though, he can get the win tonight.
Two former Heyman guys.
Yeah, really.
Now, is it just me, or has Cesaro's music just progressively gotten worse over time?
I really haven't cared for his heel theme at all, Ashton. I will admit, the ambulance sirens, they've kind of grown on me, but I like the other, like, war-esque sirens that he had before. Because I think he...
The longer drawn-out one.
Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, it was like when you hear gunshots fire, you have to take residence in a bomb shelter or something to survive. You know, that's the kind of terror, that's the kind of power Cesaro brings. So I haven't really cared for his new renditions, but hopefully we'll get back on track with that soon.
Yep. All right. Well, here we go. Match underway. RVD with the offense early on. Just to be clear, this is RVD, not just VD.
Indeed, there is an R that's clear and present to anybody who's sufficient with a keyboard. That wouldn't be me. So let's see what kind of power offense Cesaro can nail here. See if he can use RVD's own agility against him. That's always entertaining to watch. And I'll tell you, Ash, I mean, tonight, SummerSlam, we have probably one of the biggest world title matches in recent memory. I mean, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. So much controversy, so much speculation. I mean, we had a lot of it ourselves in our preview and predictions video, which I strongly suggest everybody check out on Ashton's YouTube channel, Eon Izzle. It's going to be one hell of a bout. We may have a new champion tonight.
Just so everybody's clear, somebody on Reddit said that if John Cena wins, they will get "Never Give Up" tattooed on their face.
That would be an embarrassing mark to carry on your body for, I guess, the rest of your days if he was that committed. But we'll have to see how this all plays out.
Here we go.
Rolling Thunder right on the floor. That's a little
different. Yeah, that was
different.
kind of unorthodox.
Yeah, certainly.
Then again, just about everything about RVD is unorthodox.
Yeah, no question about that, my friend. I mean, RVD is as out there as they come. I guess you'd call him tonight Mr. Sunday Night, Mr. Pay-Per-View, Rob Van Dam.
WWE seriously needs to come up with a way so that if you have the network already, you don't see network ads.
Yeah, that would be nice. In fact, I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if it was the case with anybody else. I tried to watch matches on the network, kind of hype myself up for SummerSlam, kind of get my wrestling fix. Apparently now, which I don't remember having to do it before, you have to disable ad blocker and other things you have running if you want to run your own, like, programming through your own searches and not just what the network is airing at that time. So.
And now you know why I only use the network on my phone.
There you go. Because, yeah, desktop computers, not a good time.
Any computer at all, regardless, just not a good time. Like, this is one of those things where even if they didn't ask you to disable ad blocker, it just runs worse on computers than it does on phones for some reason.
It really does. I got so frustrated because I tried watching Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF title back at SummerSlam 2001. And it was a great match, but you know what? I didn't even end up finishing it because it just had way too many hiccups. They were actually skipping. It was so bad, Ashton, I kid you not. They were skipping portions of the match.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, wait, what happened here? And too many gaps for me to even enjoy it. I clicked out of it. I even tried looking for a third-party source, and I was just done. I'm like, it's not going to work out. I'm just so done with this. And, yeah, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous.
And, dude, here's the crazy thing. My phone isn't designed to be, like, super high-end video. My phone is designed for audio. I have an HTC One, and the whole selling point of the phone in the first place was that it has these awesome speakers on the top and bottom, and they're great, but my phone is not specifically designed to display super high quality video or be able to handle high quality video at all or anything like that. But it's like the network just works so much better on it than it does on my computer.
And that's crazy to me. I'd like to know to anybody listening if they too use the network through mobile device. And look at Cesaro here. Nice. I like that.
Though.
Yeah, that was great. But as I was saying, I would like to ask anybody who really uses the network primarily on mobile devices how the quality is for them. Because really, if I was to give it a letter grade, I'd say my network experience, whenever I use it, whether it be for Twitter or my own recreational purposes independently, I'd say about a C plus B minus range. It's just like I've encountered problems when trying to watch NXT with Ashton. Hopefully, not too many problems will present themselves tonight. And even independently, there are times where I'll get frustrated. Where I certainly couldn't, in all good conscience, give it an A. No way.
Dude, if we're talking computer, with my computer, I would give the network like a D.
Wow.
But
yeah,
if we're talking phone, the way it works on my phone, I'd say it's like a solid B plus, maybe an A minus at best.
Right.
Like the difference is that significant because when I do it on my computer, like we've done, I think WrestleMania even was all just we were both watching on our computers, and
right.
Dude, I had constant cut. I feel like our complaining about the network constantly cutting out was just as much a part of that episode of live reactions as the live reactions themselves.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And you think again, we're trying to do it on the straight and narrow for the $9.99 a month, and it is definitely worth it. And even after all this, as long as it would maintain that price point, I would keep the network. I would certainly renew my subscription. In fact, I think even when I made my account, I selected auto renew, so I wouldn't even have to worry about going through that whole process because I just thought it was such a big thing. But man,
yeah, you know what the crazy thing though, dude? I also selected auto renew, but my freaking debit card that I used to sign up for the network expired between me signing up for the network and the renewal date. So I ended up not being able to auto renew, so I had to get a whole new subscription to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and Cesaro again with that. I love Cesaro's uppercuts, man. Like, when I was younger as a wrestling fan, the one minute maneuver I always used to love were Benoit's knife edge chops, but now that's been replaced with Cesaro's uppercuts. Just beastly to watch.
Yep.
Oh, man.
He is the king of the European uppercut, my friend.
Of that, there is no doubt. And again, these guys are having like this back and forth on the top rope here, and Cesaro just keeps coming up with those uppercuts.
And people are cheering for Cesaro, just so we're clear here.
Well, that's good to know because I don't have my volume on right now because I want to hear you clearly and coming clearly myself as we're reacting to this matchup. But it's nice that people are reacting to Cesaro because lately, oh, kick out. Wow, that was great stuff, though. But I was getting ready to say that lately it feels like people haven't been reacting to Cesaro, so this is refreshing to hear. Oh,
he landed on his feet!
What a boot!
What a boot! Das Boot!
Cesaro's amazing. His matches consistently take my breath away, even if it's the same stuff we've already seen. Like I just never get tired of it. It's rare for a wrestler to possess that quality with me. Holy crap, that Swiss death, though.
He's a beast. Such a beast.
Oh, look at that, ducks the cat, and then a slap. Look at the brashness of Cesaro here. Could potentially be his undoing.
No, it won't. That was a pretty sweet kick to the face, though, by RVD, I will say that. Going for the 5-star.
He hit it!
Oh, crap.
He hit it!
He did hit
Van
it.
Dam beats Cesaro!
Oh, my God.
1 point for me already.
WWE, what are you doing?
Wow. And you know why I picked Van Dam? I'm going to let everybody in on something because everybody knows what a big Cesaro fan I am. He's been on such a losing streak. I thought there was no way they were going to undo that tonight at SummerSlam. I think they're just going to have him keep losing for a while, to be honest.
I think you... Oh, never mind. One other person that I've seen so far has picked RVD to win.
Oh, wow.
I thought for sure that you would be the only one to pick that.
That may be the only one I get right tonight. We'll have to wait and see.
I highly doubt that.
Cesaro put on another great effort, but in the end, he got Jack Swagger syndrome at the last moment, man. He succumbed to the frog splash after a kick to the head. Venereal disease prevails.
Yeah, dude, it was you and 2 other people total that picked RVD to win that.
Wow.
I'm shocked that 3 people picked him.
One of them being me. Oh, yeah.
You with your gut feelings.
Oh, look at Cesaro. What the heck is going on here?
He's angry.
He's saying the count was too fast.
Well then. Alright guys, well, that was the end of the match, so what we're going to do is, it's about 10 of 8, so we are going to cut here. You won't know that we cut, but we're still going to do it, and we will be back when the actual show starts. And we're back, and the show opened with Hulk Hogan, brother!
Oh yeah, Hulkamania, running wild as I speak like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, I was going to say, why are you doing Randy Savage? This is Hulk Hogan. For only $9.99, brother! Brother! Hey, John?
Yeah.
Brother!
Brother, 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 brother!
Brother, 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 brother. That was beautiful. As we lose every person that was watching this. And the Royal Rumble, brother. Dude, I have 2 questions. First of all, what exactly makes Hulk Hogan a good idea to open this show?
I have no idea. I guess Hulk Hogan's so beloved within the WWE, they thought it would get the crowd energized.
And second of all, at what point did Hulk Hogan become a caricature of himself?
I think from the moment he came back.
I think you're right.
Because he's really been acting like somewhat of an ambassador of sorts of the WWE ever since he returned. So.
Here we go. Authority.
SummerSlam.
Dude, are we seriously going to open... Oh, never mind. I thought they were... Because they were showing the Authority, and I was thinking, are we seriously going to open this show with Rollins Ambrose? And I was like, no, please, come on, wait later. But
Authority Studios and Follow the Buzzards Films. Wow.
Yeah. And so, yeah, guys, we are getting kind of a preview hype package for SummerSlam as we're watching SummerSlam. This seems kind of repetitive.
Yeah, I'm already as hyped as I can possibly get. I just want to get on with the show.
I know, right? The Lunatic Fringe. They're making these weird... Oh, God, the Billionaire Baroness. She looked like such a psycho there.
That's awesome.
Are you not able to see it, John?
I could see it. Yeah, I'm looking at Brock Lesnar just destroyed Mark Henry from what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Stephanie is just pure evil, though. I can't wait to see her humiliate Brie Bella tonight, if all comes to pass. And there's Brock Lesnar. Oh, my God. Watching Brock in the ring is really something, because I always get the feeling like he legitimately pummels on people and leaves them hurting. So, it's going to be quite a championship match.
Yup. Dude, all I can say is I genuinely hope Brock wins tonight.
Yeah, me too. Puitov and all those predictions aside, all that stuff aside, I think Brock would make a great champion, make for some compelling TV. How they would respond to a Brock Lesnar championship reign, I think is also a point of interest. I just think TV gets a whole lot more compelling when Brock is the epicenter. So. And
the thing is, he wouldn't even be the epicenter. Paul Heyman would be.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got no qualms about that either. So there you go.
I don't think many people would.
I still can't get over how well he rapped John Cena. That was awesome.
This freaking Flow Rider song that everyone's been looking for and unable to find because apparently it's not even released yet.
Yeah, I found out that tragic truth a few days ago because I was relentlessly looking forward as well because I just love the beat and everything of it. And yeah, it's not even out yet. He gave WWE special privilege.
Well, la-di-da, aren't you fancy WWE?
Yeah, him and Flo Rida must have a very nice working relationship. I always just thought he would come to our product to just kind of, show his music and whatever, but starting to believe maybe he is a genuine fan of the stuff. I don't know.
Here we go. Show's about to open. Who do you think?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Who do you think's gonna open the show, dude?
Intercontinental title.
I'm thinking Wyatt Jericho, but I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Miz's Titantron now. It's official Intercontinental title match.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, geez. You are really, really far ahead of me. How is this happening?
I don't know. You want to do a quick refresh?
Yep.
All right,
I'll
3.
refresh. You don't refresh. I'll refresh.
Okay.
Yep. Here we go. Miz and Ziggler are starting things up. Oh, man.
Miz promo here.
Of course.
Oh, we called out Drax. It's on now.
What the heck is he talking about?
I don't even know.
Of course, the moneymaker. Of course, yeah.
Boo! Going for the cheap heat.
See, tonight, I'm going to make Dolph Ziggler go from a bright, shiny star that everybody's been talking about to an unrecognizable failure. In other words, I'm going to make WWE.
You know what? Despite my prediction saying otherwise, I would pop if Ziggler won this match.
I know, right?
He really deserves it. This guy's had one hell of a rough year, and I want to see Dolph get some kind of a payoff.
Yeah. Intercontinental Championship, here we go.
Yep.
I have literally no hope for Ziggler, but I'm still probably going to find myself cheering for him.
Oh, absolutely. Ziggler just has that quality about him in his matches. It's just so likable and so entertaining in that ring. You can't help but root for him, face or heel. And in this case, he is a babyface, so it all works out for the best.
And we are getting introduced to our Spanish announce table, which unfortunately no longer includes Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yep, he was let go, and he seems quite happy about it. So I can't even say that I feel bad for him. As we see, yeah, wow, that's quite a pet. 4 commentators, holy crap! Is that a Japanese announce team?
I have no clue, dude.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I seriously believe it's a Japanese announce team.
Dude, I would love to know where you're seeing this stuff. You must be like a solid 10 seconds ahead of me, or I'm just really unobservant.
Wow.
I see an announce team. I don't think they're Japanese, though, are they?
I'm
Sounds French to me.
maybe they're French. Yeah.
Oh no, that was German.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I only know that because JBL said, we get it, you won the World Cup, and Germany won the World Cup, so there you go.
Ah.
Hooray for staying in touch with popular culture!
Yeah.
Even if only barely.
Exactly. Crowd seems hot for Ziggler.
Crowd seems hot in general, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be a great crowd tonight.
Here we go. We are off to a start with Ziggler and Miz. They locked up.
Absolutely.
So how far ahead of me are you, John?
I think I'm quite a bit ahead of you, to be honest. I just saw Ziggler execute an Oklahoma roll for the kick out, and Miz just rolled out of the ring.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Wow.
15, 16. Oklahoma roll.
Wow. We need
This
to do a
is not
synchronized
good.
refresh, dude. Yeah. We need to
I
do a
did
sync
refresh. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, well, maybe if we synchronize our refresh. I don't know.
All right, let's sync refresh. Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, guys, don't worry. We're still keeping up with the action. I did see Ziggler attempt a Luthez press, but Miz got out of the way, protecting the moneymaker.
All right, they are both out of the ring now, and Ziggler just hit Miz with a clothesline.
Okay, mine is still loading. Ziggler looks to be down in the ring. Okay, they're both down in the ring.
Okay.
Miz is slowly recovering.
Okay.
Miz regains his vertical base first, it seems. He's kind of looking around, holding the side of his neck.
My feed just completely froze now. What the heck?
Wow. Oh! I just saw a replay of Ziggler hitting the turnbuckle hard. That was all sternum for the show-off.
Oh, great. Here we go. Okay, now I'm seeing... Oh, well, yeah, I just saw Miz throw Ziggler into the turnbuckle. So, all sternum indeed, but it wasn't a replay. It was the first time it happened.
Oh, wow, and I just saw Miz deliver to Ziggler a boot to the face. So, again, it seems I'm just a little bit ahead. As we see it again, that boot to the face.
Okay, there I saw the replay. Holy crap, this is really bad.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
What internet browser are you using?
I'm using Chrome.
All right, I'm going to try that.
I'll keep you guys posted. I find it funny that Miz is so content damaging other people's moneymakers as he hits another boot to the face of Ziggler, but yet he's so protective of his own. Such ego could cost him the Intercontinental Championship tonight, but as me and Ashton have already expressed, we collectively doubt that. As we see again, what a boot. Miz is definitely far more aggressive. I think this is might just be his first title defense tonight, now that I really think about it. I don't think he's had any defenses prior to this. And again, I'm so glad we have a hot crowd for this opener. These guys certainly deserve it, especially after their efforts on Raw.
Okay, that didn't work at all. The network that I have pulled up on Chrome is actually even further behind than the one that I am using on my phone.
How is that even possible? Is it possible for you to just use your phone and react that way? Or are you already doing that?
No, I'm telling you, I've been using my phone.
Oh, God, this is bad then. I don't know what to do.
I just tried pulling up the network in Chrome, and it was even more far behind than my phone's been.
This has never happened before. Ziggler now just got a signature splash, and there's the neckbreaker to Miz. And Miz kicks out.
Dude, I feel like completely blind at this point.
I don't blame you. I don't know what the
Because
network's
literally, like,
doing.
everything you're describing is happening like 15 seconds later for me.
Yeah, that's not good. It's one thing to maybe be like 2-3 seconds behind, but a whole 15 is unacceptable. I don't know. Oh, Ziggler, go for the super kick. Oh, but then Miz reversed it, and there's the roll.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I just saw the splash into the corner, followed up by the neck breaker.
Wow, yeah, that is way behind.
I'm gonna... See, I don't even know how to do this now. What am I gonna do?
I think what I'm going to do against my better judgment, I'm going to close out, open up WWE again. Oh, or maybe you should. Close out, get on the WWE website again. Super kick. Oh, and Miz kicked out. Wow, Ziggler scored the super kick and Miz kicked out. Close out, reopen WWE.com, and then get to the network that way rather than just...
John, you don't understand. I'm not on WWE.com. I'm using the app on my phone.
I don't know what
Then
to do.
I did. I went to WWE.com in a freaking incognito window, so I don't have any kind of add-ons or extensions or anything running because it was an incognito window. I went to WWE.com, I opened up the network, and it was even further behind than my phone already is.
That's crazy. This has never happened. Miz tries leaving with the championship, guys. Ziggler with the baseball slide. I don't know, Ashton. We've never had this kind of problem before, so I don't even know how to deal with it. Oh!
I guess I can just keep on trying to pull it up, and maybe one of these times it'll show up and we'll be close to synchronized, but I don't know.
I hope. I mean, Miz has just got the figure 4 now on Ziggler.
Is Ziggler going to tap out?
I hope not. I had Miz winning by pinfall.
See, and dude, I just reloaded everything. I closed all of the apps on my phone, and I pulled up the WWE app, and only now is the Miz locking in the figure 4.
Okay, well then, I guess you're a little less behind me than you were, but yeah, the referee just counted Ziggler's shoulders, and he only got 2.
Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Wow.
9,
Wow.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
And Ziggler gets to the ropes.
21. There was the 2 count.
Wow, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god.
I want to apologize to everybody for our technical difficulties, but they have been sorted out, so let's get this baby on the roll. It sucks that we missed the reaction to it because of our technical difficulties, but Dolph Ziggler is your new Intercontinental Champion.
It feels amazing to say that. Like I said, I didn't even really care prediction-wise. I mean, of course I wanted to be right, but more importantly, I'm a bigger Ziggler fan than I am for myself. The guy deserves this. Great to call him our new Intercontinental Champion. I can't believe he pulled it out.
I know. It's crazy.
Him kicking out of the skull crushing finale, I think, got a huge pop too. This crowd was so hot for Ziggler. That's awesome.
I think that what really ticks me off is that my gut feeling was to say Ziggler wins because of what I was saying last night about how, like, no matter how much we say, oh yeah, the Miz is doing everything right, he still hasn't gotten any heat for it. So it only makes sense that they would put the super hot babyface over the lukewarm heel.
Right. And see, I had gone with the thought, well, they want to keep Miz champion until Barrett returns and do that program. So that was a slip on my part, no doubt about it.
Oh man, now we're getting a review of the Stephanie Bree feud. Is this match going to happen now?
It just might.
You've got to be kidding me.
Everything is so out of whack tonight. This is the craziest SummerSlam ever, and it's barely even started. We just had a new Intercontinental Champion. Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. They're just now showing Brie Bella getting escorted out of the building by, I guess, some kind of security or officers or whatever. I don't know.
Well, Tom Phillips is now with Brie Bella.
Yep. Well, how do you think I'm doing, Tom? I was in jail.
Yeah, it's not the best time, Phillips. Oh, man.
She is so freaking monotone.
Randy Orton syndrome.
Worse. At least Orton has good facial expressions and body language.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I'm really hoping these ladies deliver. I really do.
I think everyone does, dude.
Except
for maybe Kevin Dunn.
Yeah. With all the hype that these two women have gotten for their match, I mean, you have to. I mean, there's no bones about it. These guys have to deliver.
Oh, man. I can't even believe... Is this match seriously next? Or are they just going to hype to it all night?
Maybe they'll hype to it all night, but they normally don't give it, I mean, this kind of talking points and stuff unless it's next.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me because, yeah.
Or if it's the main event.
Yeah, really. No, Paige AJ is next.
Dude, if they seriously use that match as the main event, I'm going to laugh so hard.
I don't think they will. I mean, Brock Lesnar and Cena, that's a gargantuan matchup, but...
But a McMahon is wrestling, John. Don't you understand?
Yeah, that's true. It's a McMahon. Oh, man. Divas Championship match next is going to be crazy.
Yep. And what was your official prediction here, John?
I said Paige defeats AJ by disqualification.
And I have AJ by pinfall.
I think I did see one person actually predicted Dolph Ziggler to win. That was Zach Will. I don't know if anybody else did. That was such a jolt to my system. I was not expecting that. But again, though, I'm elated for Dolph. So we'll see what happens here. They're recapping from last April between these two women.
Man, oh man. This has been a weird, wacky night already, and we're only 25 minutes into it.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying, man. It's been absolutely crazy what's transpired already with us personally trying to do live reactions and this show, and we've barely even scratched the surface. Interesting dynamics we have here, because back in April, AJ was the arrogant heel who felt, practically untouchable. And now it just seems like Paige really believes this is her house, wants to reclaim it. And I like the line from AJ on an episode of Main Event. She said, Paige, this may be your house, but this is my kingdom, as she held her championship high. See if that holds true tonight.
Does Paige have new... Yeah, she does. Paige has new ring gear.
Yes, she does. Like that fan art in the crowd. Always like when the artistic fans really come out and show their ability for feuds that they like. Some signs have really impressed me.
Oh man, they are seriously showing the exact same clips over and over and over and over again.
Who was that YouTuber whose video packages we watched for some of the matches taking place at SummerSlam?
Del Busto.
Del Busto. He did an amazing video package, guys. I urge everybody to go check out his channel. He did an amazing video package for this feud that felt like WWE quality had they actually put their backs into it. So go check that out.
It was really great. The only real criticism that I could come up with is that he went a little bit over the top with the high contrast, but I'm sure he already knows that and is probably already perfected the style. But dude, that video package was better than the one we just got here.
Exactly my point. I feel like, at least on the WWE production side of things, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like much effort was given to these two women, but maybe as their feud progresses, that effort will show itself. See now Paige showing the...
Do you remember the time slot that this was supposed to get?
I believe these women are supposed to get 12 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, AJ, I think, was biting the hand. Holy crap!
Yeah, a little bit wacky.
See, this is exactly why I believe that AJ could get herself disqualified tonight, because the rage that Paige sends her into is just unbelievable.
Holy crap. She's
She's
going full crazy AJ.
Yeah, no doubt about that. She's gone absolutely ballistic.
Did she seriously tear some of Paige's hair out?
Yeah.
Holy crap. She went full Eva Marie.
Yeah, really. AJ's not messing around tonight.
No, she doesn't mess around any night, it seems like.
A completely different tone from their matchup at Battleground. And what a great counter there by AJ.
Yeah.
Had the knees of Paige well scouted. But yeah, completely different tone from Battleground. Oh, look at this.
Is this going to be a reverse?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice maneuver by Paige, and celebrating perhaps a little bit excessively with AJ's skip.
What do you even call that? Like, that was like a reverse electric chair snake eyes.
Yeah.
Like, is that what you would call that move?
I would. Just a reverse electric chair drop. And you saw it had quite the impact on AJ there. Even if it is just 12 minutes, which is quite a bit of time for female standard, I think these guys are going to deliver in spades. I'm excited to see what they can do tonight.
Yeah.
It's Paige now. I don't know. Very slowly. I don't know about these heel tactics from Paige, but she is making the... I thought she was making the cover, but it looks like... Oh, headbutts. Wow.
Yeah. She's just interested in inflicting pain.
I can tell you only from the first few minutes of this contest, if there was a word that's going to describe this bout between these two, it'll be aggressive. I mean, these two are going at it hard already.
Absolutely. A little more hair. What is the deal with their infatuation with hair?
It's like every woman wore extensions now so we could repeat this particular spot in your matches.
Yeah, I know, right?
Crazy. And commentators have really played up how Paige has gotten in the head of AJ. You have to wonder if that's going to play any part in this match. I think Paige again is about to go for the knees. And she has a higher success rate this time. Wow.
A higher success rate, therefore any success at all compared to last time.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much, my friend. Pretty much. And now what's Paige thinking here? Always makes me a bit wary when somebody takes their opponent to the top rope with them.
Yeah, it always is just like, well, you might as well just be putting yourself in place to get just destroyed.
As Paige was there, as AJ shoves her up, and I think she's having a good laugh about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ, I think Dr. Shelby may have found himself some fresh work.
Oh, snap!
Oh, what's this?
Top
and
rope
clothesline. I thought it was a crossbody, but it was like a diving lariat. Nicely done by AJ.
I saw the same thing. I was expecting the crossbody as well. But nope.
Telling you, man, these women are going. I'm loving the effort from the women lately in ring, you know, and particularly on pay-per-view. It's just been great.
And particularly women that came from NXT.
Yeah. Or were a part of NXT at least before it got refined this way, because Naomi was a part of the Divas season of NXT, and she killed it in her Divas Championship match. And there's the Shining Wizard, and she caught it.
Is that it?
And no, that's what beat Paige at Battleground, but it will not beat her tonight.
That's what I was expecting to win this night. But it does look as if Paige moved a little bit so that it didn't catch her full on.
Honestly, dude, I am not going to lie to you. And as you see Paige doing the shove-off, and oh, what a kick to the face. I'm not going to lie to you. After Ziggler's championship success, it's really shaken my foundations here to expect almost anything. So,
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's crazy. And I think Paige is going to set up for the Paige turner here. But look, beautiful counter by AJ. Look at that.
The Black Widow. There's no way Paige is going to tap out, though, right?
No, I doubt it. I think Paige, she might go for the Paige turner a second time with the Black Widow in place and connect with it. Oh no! Look at this! The packaged fisherman. Oh, the DDT! Wow!
Wow.
Is that gonna do it?
No.
It does!
What? Wow!
Holy crap! Second time.
Dude, so much for 12 minutes? That was like 3.
Dude, Paige just won the Divas Championship back.
Oh my god. Well, that's it. There go our predictions. All out the window.
Our tag titles. But you know what this tells me, dude, and I'm not even kidding. We've already had 2 title changes back-to-back. Could Cena retain his championship tonight?
That's what scares me.
Or is this going to be a pay-per-view where every title changes hands, which hasn't happened, from my recollection, since Survivor Series 02?
That's impossible, John. 2 titles aren't even being defended.
Beg pardon? Well, I mean, every championship as far as this card goes, I think Survivor Series 02 did have every title on the line, though, if I remember correctly. But as far as every championship on a particular pay-per-view card, I can't remember the last time that every single one changed hands.
Well, happy birthday, Paige. Now you're
it's
the
her
Divas
birthday
champ.
today. Well, yeah. Oh, man.
And yes, it is her birthday, apparently.
Yep, I'm losing the world title tonight.
Holy crap.
That was 2 straight incorrect predictions. Yeah, that's bad.
Screw predictions, man. I'm just trying to enjoy this card. We have Dolph Ziggler as our Intercontinental Champion, and Paige is back to being Women's Champion, or Divas Champion. When Paige has it, I just feel the need to call it Women's Champion. But anyway, think about what this means. Triple H!
Yeah, really. Triple H has got to have his finger on the pulse of this show, which means if he does, that's my only confidence that Brock Lesnar may win the championship tonight.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine... Oh, yes.
You think he's going to show up tonight?
I doubt it, but that would be so amazing.
Yeah, I doubt it very, very strongly as well. Well, what?
I'm kicking myself now because you were kicking yourself with Ziggler earlier. I'm kicking myself with Paige because remember, in the beginning, I just thought she was going to get the championship back because she made the turn and everything. Should have stuck with my gut there. But she's the new Divas champion for a second time already. That's awesome for her. Whoa!
Oh, God.
Thing.
That mask is way too big.
And I'm having nightmares tonight.
No person's face is that big.
I wonder what match is going to be next here.
That is horrifying. John, it's staring into my soul.
I think the flag match is next. I see somebody holding their American flag up.
Yep, you're correct. It is the flag match next.
They're finally going to establish the rules to this thing. I can't believe it took them so long to get there.
I don't think they actually said what the rules are.
Wow, you got to be friggin' kidding me. I think it's just going to be a regular match where the winner gets their flag raised and their anthem played.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, John. I don't know.
Dude, like you said, for me now it's just about enjoying the show because for all we know, Rusev's going to make Swagger tap out tonight. I don't know, man.
Or worse off, for all we know, Swagger's going to make Rusev tap out tonight.
Which I predicted. So.
Wait, what? You did?
Yeah, I did.
I did not know that you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, WWE's pretty much saying, screw you if you tried to predict this card.
Yeah, really. It's like, oh, you thought you could read our minds? That's hilarious.
I think that it's like two things. First of all, it's one of those things where somebody that follows the product and knows the WWE's tendencies and predicts based on what they know just completely screwed up. But then some random person that just showed up and just picked all the stuff that maybe made more sense just from a what's going on right now standpoint, they got them all right. Like, Paige was clearly in AJ's head, so of course she won. Dolph Ziggler was clearly the better wrestler than Miz, so of course he won. Cesaro's been on a losing streak, so of course he lost. It's like everything that was super obvious going into the show is happening.
Right.
Which makes me think Swagger's winning this because he's been getting the upper hand every single time these two are in the ring.
That is true. I mean, even at Battleground, Rusev only won by countout. So, yeah. Momentum is definitely in Swagger's corner. I just can't get over 2 back-to-back title changes. That is insane, bro.
But the worst thing is, John Cena has also been on the winning end of most interactions.
That is true.
So,
and I'm gonna be honest, if Triple H has his finger on the pulse of this show, then that leads me to 2 conclusions. Either A, Lesnar is winning because he knows how that would shake up the product and how that would really benefit long-term booking for really building up the next star at the expense of Lesnar. Or B, Cena's retaining, but that would just make me all the more convinced that Rollins would be cashing in. I'm sorry, it's crazy. We'll have to see how it shakes out.
When Cena wins and he's celebrating and you're just saying, oh, Rollins is going to cash in, Rollins is going to cash in, and then the signature comes up, I'm going to laugh so hard.
And you should, because I'll be joining you. I'll find that hilarious that Cena was the one that beat the 21-1, and nobody even got to feed off of what should be a very weakened carcass, because Cena's going to take a beating. That, I think, is universally agreed upon. But, man,
by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the reason we're not talking about what's going on the pay-per-view right now is because Lana's just cutting a promo, and it's the same thing as every other promo she cuts.
Yeah, but now, look at the Americans getting their own custom stylized entrance. We've got, I want to say those look like members of, I guess the Marines would be their branch.
I have no clue.
But just the military in general, holding up the flag, got rifles in hand.
Yeah, this is really, really corny.
Yeah, they are really, I think, trying to ride the wave of that American, putting in tight air quotes, that American exceptionalism.
Really tight air quotes.
Yeah, so Samoa Joe, Coquina Clutch chokehold air quotes.
So tight.
Yeah. Just, and you know, but again, Ashton, for as much as you and I knock it, there's no denying that it's been working. So, what do you kind of left to do but kind of shrug your shoulders and be like, it is what it is.
Tighter than even the tightest of buttholes.
Yeah, there you go, man. There you go.
And out comes the swag man.
But seeing as how this does look like it's going to be a wrestling match for the quote-unquote honor of raising your flag and doing all that stuff, I do think these guys can put on a good match, so I'm going to keep an open mind as far as the in-ring product's concerned.
I remember at one point when Brad Maddox, and when it was Brad Maddox and Vicky Guerrero were GM. It was, I want to say it was a Superstars or a main event, and there was a backstage segment with Matt Stryker, and Maddox just goes up to Stryker, and they're talking, and Maddox is just like, yes, this brilliant thing that I came up with, and he was talking about how it's going to be Big E versus Alberto Del Rio in the ring match.
Yeah, Maddox is so awkward. I miss him on TV. But from what I understand, I mean, he hasn't been released or whatever, so...
Dude, Rusev not waiting to get this thing started.
Oh, nice, going right after Big Hoss, Jack Swagger.
I will never understand why he earned that nickname, or how he earned that nickname.
Oh, but look at this Patriot logo. Don't tell me Rusev's going to tab out already.
Well, the bell hasn't even rung yet, has it?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it has, because Lana and Zeb are trying to pull Swagger off of Rusev.
That already puts Rusev, though, at a distinct disadvantage, because Swagger didn't relent right away. I mean, he did get that thing locked in. So he's going to be selling that for the rest of the match.
Yeah.
That's another thing, too, that I have to commend Rusev for. We did it at Battleground and other matches, how he's kind of pulling a Dean Ambrose himself somewhat and selling the ankle when it becomes a big issue. So hopefully he does that again here. Now Lana's telling the American referee, we can't do this, his ankle's whatever.
What do you think, man?
They're going to throw this match out and give it to Swagger? This card is so crazy.
Yeah, you just can't predict what's going to happen.
Oh, he's ringing the bell. Here we go.
Here we go. I guess not.
Swagger going right on. I think Swagger's sporting new ring gear himself tonight. And yeah, he's not wasting any time.
Why would he?
Well, yeah, if you've got an advantage like that, you want to talk about wearing a bullseye.
Dude.
Yeah.
This is happening.
I know, dude. How great would it make Rusev look, though, if he did come away with the victory here? I mean, he looks like a monster as is. To have the resilience of one, I think, would be great for him. But I just don't see it happening. Swagger is relentless. And that's another thing, too. When you look at the caliber of opponent that Swagger's been beating to get here, making Cesaro tap out, making Del Rio tap out, they also showed in those same matches, because Swagger, and he still is, I just saw out of the corner of my eye, the taped up ribs. I mean, he's resilient, so I'm not going to expect Rusev to put him away easy either. So it does make this match pretty tough to call. But, oh, what a clothesline by Swagger. Oh, the crowd, as you'd expect, solidly behind the US of A and its representative, Jack Swagger. Kind of almost makes me want to see Rusev win, to be honest, because he's going in with a disadvantage at this point.
Yeah, but to me, that's just all the more reason for WWE to have Swagger go over, because they can protect Rusev.
Yeah. Did get the knees up, though, for that Swagger bomb.
Yeah.
Taped ribs. So, actually, I guess you could almost argue they're on equal footing, because Swagger is sporting the taped ribs. Rusev now has the...
yeah, I guess he is. I didn't even realize that going into it.
Yeah, so... I guess, if anything...
Swagger just evened the playing field.
Exactly. So now, what's going to come into play more, those damaged ribs or that bum ankle? As I really love the sell job Rusev is doing here with it.
I don't know, John. I mean, if you think about it, what do you think would be more painful? Just having some bruised ribs or having a bum ankle when you're like 300 pounds?
Yeah, that's true. Every step's got to be excruciating.
Yeah, because he is a gigantic human being.
Yeah, he is. He's massive. No doubt about that.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight to be putting on your ankle, especially if it's bum. Dirty old Swagger. The American way. Oh, wow. Look at Rusev. He does one kick to Swagger's chest and then goes right back to selling. I love it.
He's been so conscious of the ankle. I'm telling you, dude. He's clearly taking the Dean Ambrose class of selling. Maybe
I
not
know,
as
dude.
extensive.
And the best thing is he doesn't go overboard like Ambrose does. I love Ambrose for going overboard, but if anyone else did it, it would be too much.
Right.
That's
I
like
think
one thing that's
it's
completely unique to Dean Ambrose is he's the only one that sells everything forever.
Oh, I love Dean's mannerisms all around. Like, I remember one match he was having. I think it was one of the matches he was having with Randy Orton on TV, and he was slamming the injured shoulder into the mat to pump himself up.
Dude,
I
that's
just
just a normal. That's not even a one match thing. He does that so often, it's not even worth pointing out anymore.
and look at Swagger trying to, but see now those ribs came into play. Tried to go for the belly to back to Rusev. I guess not enough air to breathe those bruised ribs. Couldn't get it, and now Swagger is in perfect position though for the accolade.
Yeah, dude, the psychology going into this match is pretty impressive. I think Swagger's going to get out of the accolade, though, if Rusev goes for it.
He's probably going to slip out and pick the ankle, if I were to guess.
I don't even know if he needs to slip out in order to do that. I think he might just reach around with his arm and grab the ankle while he has it locked in and then kind of use that to shimmy his way out.
I just am still trying to figure out how I personally will feel about Swagger being potentially the guy that gives Rusev his first, black mark on his record, especially by submission if that prediction comes to pass. I
Yeah.
mean, for most guys it is get it out of the way early, but to me, and I've been saying this for a while, and there's the belly to back by Swagger, but after
Got
this
it to
program,
work this time.
yeah, after this program, I fully expected Rusev to feud with Sheamus over the United States title, and that's not going to look as impressive if he loses here tonight, at least in my opinion. So, a lot riding on this if you want to really consider the future of Rusev. And Swagger ducks the clothesline and gets one of his own, and Swagger hitting that second gear.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't think Jack Swagger really has a second gear. He just has, first gear and then, first and a half, maybe.
Yeah, 1.5 gear.
Gear, yeah, he has the walking gear and then he has the brisk walking gear.
Right.
There's nothing above jog on this man. And he just proved it by jogging into the corner before executing a Swagger bomb. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Completing the circle for the win.
Which only drew a 2 count, though. Because that's
Yes.
all it ever does draw anymore, because it's like a setup move at this point.
Look at that. Nice double leg takedown, but not able to get much from it as Rusev still has enough leg strength to push him off.
And then the elbow to the face.
Oh, bad move there, Rusev. That was a miscalculation on his part, but he quickly rolled out of it impressively.
Right, and plus that wasn't even the same foot either. Look at that amateur-style takedown.
Yeah, that's when I really enjoy Swagger the best, is when those amateur credentials come out to play, and we saw it there, and that was an impressive visual.
The only thing, though, is that that's the only amateur-style thing that he has in his entire arsenal, is that one takedown that he does.
I felt like he did so much more in his early ECW days. That's why I originally became a fan of his, because I felt like we saw so much more of that amateur style. And yeah, it really regressed as time went on, which is really a disappointment to me, because you know what a sucker I am for that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
There's a kick right there.
I wish I would have watched more WWE ECW. It's one of those things where everyone was always talking about how it was an abomination of the original ECW, but I wish I would have watched it because honestly, in hindsight, I would have loved it because to me, it almost, just in hindsight, I feel like it was almost like in the same flavor as NXT is now.
Yeah, I feel like WWE ECW was almost like a prototype for what NXT would ultimately be. As you see, Rusev, I thought he was going to be able to lock it in.
Oh, no, we don't.
No, we don't. That ankle giving out again. And now I think Swagger may be able to slide out here, or as you said, just pick the leg, one or the other.
Rusev, screw the accolade. Lock in the rings of Saturn. Go.
And there you go.
It's a halfway accolade, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, having that one free arm could benefit Swagger.
No, all it's going to do is let him tap sooner, right?
Potentially.
Although, you know what? It looks like it would be less painful, too. Because it's not.
Oh, and he got it.
Oh, snap! Is Rusev going to tap? No, he's going to get to the rope.
I don't know about that. Yeah, Rusev trying to fight the pain. It could be too much for him to bear.
Might be.
Oh, is he going to do that heel move where he taps right when he's at the ropes? No, he's gotten through it.
Holy crap, Rusev showing his toughness.
Definitely. You got to give credit to Rusev and just the Boogie in general that they're making him look this tough. And look at him with the good leg kicking the sides of Swagger.
I love
Beautiful.
they really are booking him like a freaking prize fighter. It's awesome.
Spinning heel kick. It looked like he didn't get all of it, but I don't think they're going to make note of that.
He didn't just not get all of it. He got literally none of it.
Now Rusev, he looks angry. Now is he going to try and get the full accolade? Oh, wait, what's he doing here? Oh, got the splash instead. Oh, but now he feels confident to be able to hook this thing in.
Now we're going to get the accolade. This is going to be it. Swagger's going to tap.
He might pass out. I mean,
Rusev is in so much pain, though.
That's true. I mean, look at that face. He's in agony right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, the selling that's going on in this match is next level stuff.
Yeah, these guys are really delivering. But look at Swagger, though. He looks like he is refusing to tap out here.
He's pass out! Swagger's gonna pass. I think he passed out!
Wow. I think you're right. Yeah, he is fading.
That's it. Swagger passed out. The ref called the match.
Wow.
Nobody predicted that. Rusev might pass out.
Rusev by pass out. And I'm still convinced that Sheamus is in his future. No doubt about that. I can't believe... You know what? That's another thing maybe I should have figured, because Swagger was on such a roll, and I think WWE may have found themselves in a corner because you're looking at two strong guys. And I guess they wanted to try and protect both of them somehow. And yet, there it is. Wow.
The old Vince McMahon ego get the better of me.
Damn.
Oh, he attacked Zeb!
Wow, that's awesome. That's a surefire way to get yourself heel heat, considering this program.
He's so proud of himself, too. Look at that face.
That's awesome.
I've never seen Rusev look happier in my entire life.
I didn't even know he was capable of emoting, period.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. That was awesome. Just the facial expression after he kicked Zeb in the face. Like, wow.
Russia wins!
So wait, wasn't this supposed to be a flag match? I haven't seen a Russian flag anywhere.
Oh, please don't tell me they forgot their own stipulation.
Because they're showing a replay right now of the match. And I haven't actually seen any kind of freaking flag or heard any kind of national anthem or anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But, you know, hopefully we do see some kind of a flag or stuff. That was, I guess, part of the deal. And I think that would be giving up potentially great heat for Rusev, but I guess we're not going to see it.
In accordance with the rules of a flag match. Okay, yeah, yep. Now they're going to play the national anthem and raise the Russian flag. Okay. There we go. They're playing the Russian national anthem, and there it is. They're raising the Russian flag. I can't believe Vince McMahon would allow this to happen on his show.
Yeah, I guess he just cares about getting the heat that he needs. So, you know what? I have to commend Vince for it.
Oh, man, that's brilliant.
Or again, maybe this is Triple H.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Oh, my goodness.
Putin's got to be proud right now.
Vladimir Putin has officially taken over the WWE.
Yep.
Oh, it's sad and hilarious all at the same time.
Yep, I'm telling you, dude. I think the next stop is the United States Championship. I feel it.
I hope so. He's just taking over the United States one step at a time.
Yep.
Well, make its championship next. That national anthem, though.
And you know what? I feel like it would be a good time for Rusev anyway. I've liked his build. I think he's looked incredibly tough. I thought that was a great match in terms of psychology and selling. So if they were to give the United States Championship to him over a guy like Sheamus, I think Rusev's ready. I would be totally fine with that.
And now we're getting a freaking Mountain Dew commercial, of all things.
Yep. Can't get any more Americana than Mountain Dew.
But the American lost. We should be getting some kind of a commercial for vodka right now, or Bears on Unicycles.
Bear vodka.
It's all about the Bears on unicycles, John.
Yep. Bear unicycle vodka, because we want to promote all things Russian at the same time.
But no, freaking Mountain Dew. Let's just promote the sugariest drink in history.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were thinking about Coca-Cola, but seeing as how people have been demonstrating how you can use that to clean your utensils and your toilet lately, maybe not the best PR maneuver.
I'm sure you can use freaking Mountain Dew to do the same thing. It's all the same idea.
I would have to agree with you there. And here we go, the Lumberjack match is next.
Oh man, this is our first hour main event.
Oh man, come on guys, tear down the house.
Oh, because my name is not Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose.
I wish it were, Adam Rose. I wish it were.
It's not Adam Rose. It was Leo Kruger when he said that.
Well, yeah, but when he said it, look at what happened. Look at what happened. Maybe it should.
I know. That's the crazy thing too. That promo was so telling because like during that promo he was like, I could be very entertaining. I could do a simple dance or something like that. It was just like he was just like I hate what I'm doing right now. So if you really are that shallow, fine, I'll be Adam Rose instead. Like it's like he predicted it. Like he had this idea and he was just like, well, I guess if I'm gonna pitch it might as well be like this.
I have, it's not the strongest belief, but it has crossed my mind seeing what's happened to him, that promo was inspired by maybe just a really disastrous creative meeting on Kruger's end where he pitched this like either a great storyline or even a great new gimmick altogether, and they just didn't go for it, and that was him venting his frustrations. Like,
I don't know.
Insane how telling that was.
Yep, here we go. Dude, this match, oh, I hope it gets time. I mean, apparently that frickin' site that you found the times on was completely wrong.
That's the good news, at least. Well, I guess somewhat, because Paige AJ was so quick.
Yeah.
I felt like, and you know what's disappointing about that? Like, I'm not even going to say it was a bad match, because I was thoroughly entertained, but it seemed like if they were just given the time, even that was promised on the thing, they could have taken it to a whole nother level. I don't know what they're saving it for. Maybe Night of Champions. I don't know.
Don't save a big match for frickin' Night of Champions.
And I agree with you, though. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't know what WWE is doing, because if there was any time to really let those women show what they were capable of, and we got a small taste of it again, it would have been SummerSlam. So, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. It's unfortunate, but they still had a fun match while it lasted, and Paige, just out of nowhere, is our new Divas champion.
Yeah, 2 title changes again, but I mean, I hate to keep repeating myself, but I mean, it just blows my mind. Ziggler's the new Intercontinental Champion, which, by the way, he looks beast with that classic Intercontinental title. And yeah, Paige.
Isn't this his second time holding it, though?
Yeah, this is his second time holding it, but when he was Intercontinental Champion the first time, it was the old Intercontinental title before Cody transformed.
Well, no, that's what I meant, though. Isn't this his second time holding the classic belt?
No, only the first.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, when he was Intercontinental Champion the first time, that was the old design before Cody changed it. So.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So now he can really get the Mr. Perfect comparisons.
Yeah, holy crap. That's not going to go away, is it?
No, I think if anything, they've just been exacerbated.
Define exacerbated, John.
Like, worsened. Intensified.
I was joking.
Oh, well, maybe our audience wasn't, and they just got a vocabulary lesson. So,
hold on. My God.
You're welcome!
Condescend more next time, John. Condescend more.
I wish I could have. And here is Seth Rollins. Heel for life. Look at the Usos. They look so grumpy because they weren't on this card.
I don't know why they would be grumpy about that. They don't have to defend their titles again.
That's true.
They only look grumpy because they hate Seth Rollins.
And the fact that he's carrying a golden briefcase with popcorn, soda, and a defiled contract in it.
Sin Cara has an interesting attire for tonight.
Yeah, I didn't catch it, so I'll have to take your word for it.
It's Blue Nico.
Blue Nico. Not in any way inspired by Blue Tista.
No, absolutely 100% inspired by Blue Tista.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
no doubt about that. No doubt at all. Bill Simmons looks so disappointed in Seth Rollins.
You sold out, brother. You sold out.
You could have done so much better.
Yeah. He's probably looking at that attire and thinking, oh, God, Seth, what'd they do to you?
Let's see. I believe I see Bo, Justin Gabriel. We know the Usos are out there. I'm pretty sure I saw Titus O'Neil. Who else is
And
out
Heath Slater.
there? Slater. Okay. Who else
Slater
is out
Gator.
there?
Ryback.
Sin Cara's out there, obviously. I pointed out that he's Blue Nico tonight.
Ryback, Fandango.
Yeah. Is Fandango out there? Or
Yeah,
Truth?
You know, I feel like it would have been better to have guys like The Big Show, Mark Henry, you know, all them. Ryback does make sense. In fact, he probably makes the most sense out of all of these lumberjacks because he has an extensive history with the Shield.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. Holy crap.
But, like, that's supposed to be the whole point, that these guys hate the Shield. Usos I can also get because they waged war with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns over the tag titles. Other people, though, it's just like...
Oh my god, I almost just asked if that was Del Rio. He's not even with the company anymore.
No, he is not. He, will
Oh
hopefully in 90
god.
days be working happily with AAA in Mexico.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Oh, I see Kofi. Is that RVD next to Kofi?
It might be.
Between Kofi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Wyatt family. So they were banned from ringside in the Wyatt Jericho match, but they're taking advantage of this match to be at ringside for something. They just love being at ringside, man. It doesn't even matter who's wrestling. They just love being at ringside.
So more of these lumberjacks are making sense. Goldust and Cody Rhodes, well, he's Stardust here, but they also make sense because they had to fight the Shield to get their jobs back.
I see Cesaro. Is that Kane? No, that's not Kane.
I wish we could have zoomed in on Ryback's face as he was helping push Rollins back in. That's what happens in a lumberjack match.
Oh, God. I think we've officially named every single lumberjack so far.
Our job is done.
Kick the stomach.
Ha!
Oh, Regal. No, never mind. He was going for the Regal stretch pretty clearly. Oh, God. That would hurt so much. He literally has his middle finger and ring finger in Rollins' nose holes.
That sounds so painful. Nice kick to the midsection there by Rollins. And now Dean's going to get similar treatment. And he was actually punching out Lumberjack. The funny thing was they didn't seem as aggressive with Ambrose at first, but Ambrose didn't want to take the chance.
No.
Wow, he may have just screwed the pooch on that one. It even seemed like...
Who has the big hair? Is that Justin Gabriel?
That might be Justin Gabriel.
Looks like he's wearing headphones.
Or no, I think that's Damien Sandow, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe it's Damien Sandow and his gimmick of the night.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Dean, you compromised your relationship with the Lumberjacks. Even Van Dam was kind of walking over to him and was like, hey, Dean, do you want any blankets and hot cocoa? And just,
Oh, dude. I just honestly at this point I just feel embarrassed for Damien Sandow. I feel no other feelings right now other than just.
I know. I mean, again, as many people know, Damien Sandow. I mean, that's my freaking dream gimmick right there. Imagine how I felt when I saw
it's not your dream gimmick anymore. His gimmick is guy who dresses up as other people.
Yeah, he slowly slipped into insanity, and now it has him firmly in its grasp. Tragic.
It was going to get him eventually. All the smartest people always turn to that.
That's so true.
Well, Dean Ambrose is getting back in it with the right hands.
Just so everyone knows, I did pick Dean Ambrose to win this match. Why does that matter? It doesn't.
No, at this point, it really doesn't.
It really doesn't, because I think you and I both, though, it's not just me, I think you and I both have virtually gotten almost every match on this card wrong. That's what's crazy. The only match I got right was the pre-show. No job, Rob, never fails. There's Big E. Big E looks like he's sporting a new attire.
He might be matching with Kofi and Xavier Woods. Frickin' Usos, man. Frickin' Usos.
I know. Now, I don't think you want to get in a slugfest with Dean Ambrose.
Well, I mean, if you're going to, you're going to lose.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this guy just does not care at all.
He's a lot like the Honey Badger in that way.
Yeah, dude, I remember that video we watched together. That was so good.
This is the Honey Badger.
Whoa, that was a cool spot.
What are you doing?
That was insane.
Oh, man. Oh, yep. Hello. There it is.
The words of Dean Ambrose are still echoing in my head. Run, Seth! Run while you still can! I'm like, oh, Dean.
I feel like Dean Ambrose is really just trying to make the point that he hates every lumberjack in this match.
And they hate him just as much.
But I feel like they wouldn't if he wasn't putting so much effort into proving that he hated them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. He's antagonizing them. I actually thought the way it was looking in the beginning, the first time Dean got ejected, they just wanted him to passively go back in the ring. They have a bigger problem with Seth because, and in a way, I guess it kind of revealed itself when he first betrayed Dean. I guess there's nothing a WWE locker room hates more than a sellout.
RVD's trying to defend Dean Ambrose for some reason. See, now this is stupid. Now they're outside of the ring, and not only are they outside of the ring, they're outside of the barricade. Why are the lumberjacks not pushing these guys back into the ring?
Exactly.
Lumberjacks, you guys suck. Now Seth's going to get away because they're all focused on Ambrose.
Hey, do you see us fighting on the outside? That would have been totally cool if we had a stipulation that actually permitted it, like I originally thought was going to happen.
Ambrose is going after him! Yes!
Look at Dean Ambrose not...
So good. Oh, so
Look at Dean Ambrose not playing by the rules. It almost makes you think that he should have made a match with the stipulations of, wait, no rules.
Well, no, Dean Ambrose is not trying to go against the rules. Seth Rollins is. Ambrose is just trying to prevent him from doing that.
Yep, in the most painful way possible.
But it's not going to make it... Like, see, this is stupid. Why was this not not no holds bar, falls count anywhere?
Right, or just some variations that will allow him to go all over the place without consequence. Because that's literally what they're doing right now.
Can you get counted out in a lumberjack match?
I don't think you can, and if you can, I think Corporate Kane's about to put a stop to it. I just saw him appear.
That is the most ass-backwards thing I've ever said. Can you get counted out in a lumberjack match?
Yeah, but you just asked it with good reason, because they are so far away from the Lumberjacks, it is ridiculous.
Yeah. Kane is just like, you had a job to do. You're not getting paid to just stand around the ring. You're getting paid to keep them in the ring, you morons.
Actually, I'm glad you brought up pay. My check was late. Yeah. Oh, what's Seth doing here?
What is?
Oh, now the Lumberjacks are going to try and enforce order.
Holy crap.
What the heck are they doing?
Oh my god.
Well, Seth just looks like he's trying to get away, and Dean, I don't know. He's being
that's
pulled
the
back.
crappy thing. They're all just going after Dean. It's almost like all the Lumberjacks are heels or something. Oh, wait a minute. Other than the Usos, they pretty much are.
And poor Sin Cara tried to do his job, and he got the crap beat out of him for it.
Yeah.
Seth, I'm going to have to ask you to get back. Oh, God, you can leave. I'm sorry.
There are the Usos and Gold Star to help Sin Cara out.
There they are, right on cue.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
In the
Seth,
ring, Collins. Get
it's
back
like
in the ring.
we have strength in numbers, Seth. You should know a little something about that.
Oh, and Big E is there to help as well. It's not just Gold Star and the Usos. Big E's there. And
Oh,
it's not
cool.
even Gold Star. It's just Stardust. No Goldust.
Oh, what is Dean doing?
There's Goldust. He finally showed up.
Oh, wow.
Stardust wins! Stardust wins!
I'm convinced that the only reason they did a lumberjack match was to do flashy spots like that. Look at Dean Ambrose here taking everybody down.
He's just such an angry person.
Now Seth's back in the ring. Did Kane leave, or is Kane still present? Do you know?
I don't know, but I kind of feel like he's still present in a Miz, kind of like in a Miz during the Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal kind of way, where he's still around, but you're not supposed to know about it.
Yeah, I just saw Kane. Yeah, he's making it plain as day that he's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth's winning. That's another one wrong for me.
And that's finally one right for me. I think that's the first one that I would have gotten right.
Yeah, dude, this pay-per-view has just been so crazy.
Very, very unpredictable.
And
What's
Dean
Ambrose thinking, man? What's he thinking?
He's just thinking it didn't have to be this way, Seth. Didn't have to be this way.
You did this to yourself!
Seth Rollins. Screwed Seth Rollins. Is he going to go for the curb stop? No way.
Oh,
That's
God.
awesome. That was badass.
Oh, my God, he did it. He's so happy about it, too.
Oh, Kane got in there. That has to be a DQ.
Are there DQs in this kind of match, though?
Normally there are, dude. I'm surprised the referee didn't throw it. Oh, and wow, that's abuse of authority if I've ever seen it.
Goldust!
He didn't even get to do his breathing techniques. Oh, look at RVD and Cesaro continuing their business from the pre-show.
They just hate each other so much. Oh my God, this is.
Oh, I think the Wyatt family is going to be alone in the ring with Dean Ambrose. That is not a good place to be.
Is this match going to get thrown out?
Probably.
Yeah, dude, it's going to come down to. Yep. It's just the Wyatts and Dean. What is this? Where's Seth? Did Seth just run away?
There's Seth! And he gets the win.
The day.
Oh, man, you finally got one on the board, though, bro. Congratulations.
I'll take it. Any way I can get it.
Oh, man. I am doing so bad right now.
Rule number one of being a Dean Ambrose fan, my friend, never betray it.
Should have listened, man. If this was me paying a debt, I would have gotten my kneecap shattered. What was that you were saying about Dean Ambrose winning? I'm sorry, I had faith. Well, this is where your faith got you.
Never believe that Ambrose is going to win a match, especially the important ones, because those are the ones he loses most.
Exactly.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Oh, man, briefcase right to the face, too.
Poor Gold.
Now watch happen exactly what you predicted would happen in our previous predictions, and it's going to be put on the line at Night of Champions.
Yep.
Since you just like to use the briefcase however you wish, how about you put that thing on the line next month? And yeah, that's exactly how the program will be set up. Oh, wow. I'm going to have the worst prediction record in Tweet-Off history.
No, you and I have the same right now. We're tied.
That's right, because I did get the pre-show correct at least.
You got the pre-show, and actually I think you have a point more than me, because I think that was the first thing that I got right all night. So I would only have 2 points, whereas you would have 3, because you also predicted the opener correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
So I have an even worse record than you. I have 2 points, you have 3.
Well, you know, it's really quite ironic that the most dominant members of Tweet-Off would probably have the most shameful exit as its champion.
John, it's as simple as this. We are the John Cenas of Tweet-Off. We win 99% of the time, but SummerSlam is just not for us.
Man, yeah, and now it looks like Jericho Bray is going to be next. Watch Jericho get the win now.
Oh, God! don't say that.
Dude, if that happens, I'm sorry. I am just gonna laugh and
If
laugh.
that happens, I quit.
I quit. But what about Bray Wyatt's push? You thought that was a thing.
Oh my god, I just thought of something.
What'd you think of?
Jericho wins tonight, and then we get a literal I quit match at Night of Champions.
Oh, wow.
I hate myself for thinking of that.
Well, hate's a very strong word, but I'm not exactly your number one fan right now for putting that idea in my head either.
Because, dude, if that happens, I'm a prophet. I'll take it right now.
yeah, that'd be right. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even care that I got all my predictions wrong tonight. If that happens, I am the best predictor ever.
There you go. There you go. That's all that needs to be said.
That's like if the Ascension take the titles off of the Usos, you are the best predictor ever. Are they seriously going to show this freaking interview again from Raw?
Even pay-per-views have become about stroking Raw's ego.
I thought that we were getting away from this kind of stuff when we stopped watching, or stopped caring about SmackDown.
See, they're onto us. That's the only logical explanation.
And they're following us. Next thing you know, they're going to start showing Raw replays on NXT.
I'm ashamed, WWE. I didn't know you had the NSA in your back pocket. Though it wouldn't surprise me because, when SOPA was the big talk of the town, like that internet censorship and stuff, WWE was actually one of the companies that signed on in support of it. So.
Which was really dumb.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? ACTA, SOPA. What was the other one? There was one other one.
Well, it's right on the tip of my tongue too. That's the crazy thing. Was it not FIFA? That's a soccer game series. But yeah, I'm thinking like, what is it? What is it?
That was amazing.
PIPA, that's right. To protect internet, the Internet Protection Something Act. I don't know.
Oh boy, Protect Internet Protection Act.
Yeah.
The Department of Redundancy Department.
Yes. Oh, glorious.
Look at all those cell phones lighting up. Seems like they're getting less and less every time we see Bray.
I know, dude. That's what scares me, too.
Or I guess in this case it would be fewer and fewer.
I mean, guys, we're getting white-hot reactions, even though you did say Cesaro did seem to get a positive reaction from the crowd tonight, but both of these guys...
That's the thing, though, dude. Cesaro wasn't just going against any, random generic heel. He was going against a very over babyface in RVD, and people were still popping for just about everything he did.
Right.
And they popped when he hit the neutral. Oh, wait, he didn't.
Ha! Oh, you. When pouring the salt in the wound just isn't enough.
Oh, man.
Is it a new attire for Bray? All these guys sport new attire.
Oh, it's not new attire. He just has the butcher's thing on his, the apron, the butcher's apron on. That's the only...
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Jericho, break the walls down! Break down the walls of Jericho!
If Jericho wins, I just might weep.
Step in the arena and break the walls down!
Oh, that jacket is super galactic.
Oh my god! It looks like a double wide!
Yep.
Oh man, it turned red and then blue and then green and wow.
Because we light up on Sunday nights, Michael.
We twinkle on Sunday nights, Michael.
Yes.
Jericho's only 227, going against the 300-pounder.
Wow.
And now you know, Jericho.
Bow now.
Dude, those lights. What did you call them? Super galactic.
Yeah, super galactic. I pulled a Stardust.
I like it. I'm gonna really stick with that. They are super galactic. Back when I was really into America's Best Dance Crew, one of my favorite underground dance crews was the Super Galactic Beat Manipulators.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah. Not even joking either. Look them up. They're good. Bray looks ready, man. He is ready to kill.
Yeah, he's ready to pounce.
He even had the butcher's apron, so you know he's in a killing kind of mood. He's gone full Dexter, John.
Oh, that's awesome. But Bray, what happens to the bodies? That's my own little secret just between me and Abigail.
You know that dock where you have your ship? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a couple miles south of there. And by south, I mean under the water.
Oh, snap. Wow. Wow, Jericho. Way to insult Bray's fashion sense by using his hat for offense. Bray looks super angry, though. Jericho with, come on, baby, on the top rope.
Is that just the name of the move?
Maybe the come on, baby crossbody.
Off the top rope.
Off the top rope.
Now he has to say it every time.
Yeah, if he doesn't, I'll be disappointed. And you don't want an internet fan to be disappointed.
Kind of like how the name of Randy Orton's rope hung DDT is Vintage Orton!
Exactly. Yeah, with how the predictions have gone so far tonight, you watch. You're going to be right again like you were with the Dean Ambrose rule, and Roman Reigns is just going to demolish Orton. I did pick Orton to beat Reigns, which will be later tonight. You see now, Bray Wyatt he's kneeing Jericho in the face, just everywhere.
Oh man, Jericho's selling the hip. What does it mean?
Man, all that speculation over his second day of 2012 video packages. But I thought the little girl symbolized this. No, it was just to be creepy. That's it, just to be creepy.
And it wasn't even to be creepy. It was just to annoy Punk.
Oh wow, vicious maneuver there by Bray.
What do you call it?
Just like, I think like a running knee with him against the steel steps.
Right, but would that just be like a shining wizard or what?
I suppose so. I mean, if you had to label it as something, I think that'd be the most apt description you could give it. Oh, look at that. The conductor of the crowd tonight here at SummerSlam. Look, this match is so good, it's giving me hiccups, folks. It's crazy.
Drink some water, my friend. It'll take care of it.
I wish I had some on me at the moment, but I do not, unfortunately.
Crowd is singing. He's got the whole world in his hands, by the way.
And right now, if the world was this match, he certainly does. I just love how Bray, I don't know, I just love how he carries himself in the ring, makes everything look like it hurts. And, oh, like that there. That was beautiful.
That looks like it would be incredibly painful.
Jericho's like, yeah, I'm just going to take a little nap against my will here.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have nothing left.
Yeah, his brain just turned into a smoothie. What is he going to do to him now?
Yeah,
oh, God. The whiplash effect. Jesus.
Yeah, that looked painful.
To say the least.
Now you see Bray has got, I don't think it's a choke, but he's got a hold on Jericho, keeping him grounded.
Now you see Bray's got the whole world in his hands.
I see what you did there. And again, indeed he does. I mean, Jericho was so boastful, saying that he was going to follow the buzzards and shove him down Bray's throat. So far, though, that's not looking like it's going to come to pass.
Bray is just flat out superior to Jericho. He's bigger, he's stronger, he might even be more athletic.
Jericho has a tall mountain to climb tonight. There is no question about that. I feel like he thought it was such an advantage having Harper and Rowan banned from ringside. But if anything, I think it only gives Bray more of an advantage because it really allows his cruelty to come out.
Oh, well, yeah, and I think he focuses better when there's nobody else at ringside.
Definitely.
That's my thing.
And Jericho finally fighting up, but Bray remaining in firm control here. And Jericho there with the knife edge chops, trying any way he can to mount an offense. And I think the tide may slowly be turning here.
I don't know.
Oh, step up in Seguri by Jericho. Very nice.
I feel like Jericho's taking Bray off his feet too easily.
Yeah, I mean, Bray is he's no small man. You know, there can be no doubt of that.
Yeah.
But again, we see Jericho though has refined his offense. You know, for guys like this. So, and you got to figure, the head is a very sensitive area. No matter how big you are, he had to throw Bray Wyatt's equilibrium for a loop. But look at Bray here. Oh my God! And Jericho still manages to kick out. Man, that senton is one of the most brutal-looking moves in Bray's offense. I think he just liquefied all of Jericho's internal organs.
So first his brain turned into a smoothie, and now his guts have turned into a slushy.
Exactly. You know, they say the human body is 70 to 85% water. Well, I think Jericho's got a lot more liquids in the form of his organs joining the fray soon enough once Bray's done with him. He's just beating the crap out of him. But look at Jericho, though, still with the fight with the drop kick.
Yeah, that was a heck of a drop kick, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, had some power behind it. Whatever power Jericho has left, which really can't be argued to be much. But look at Bray, though, again. Just catches Jericho and slams him down with the Iranagi. And Jericho, though, still manages to kick out. That's the contrast here. I mean, you have Jericho. You even mentioned Ashton at the beginning, which I thought was a great point by you, the weight differential between Jericho and Bray. Jericho only coming in at 227. Bray is 300 plus. So, you know, I think their styles match that differential quite perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, to put it succinctly, we've got about a 75-pound weight differential.
Definitely.
That's like a preteen.
Yeah, pretty much.
A preteen to like an older child.
Oh, and Bray might be doing the grudge walk. Oh, but Jericho, though, slips out. And Bray still kicks out.
Well, Bray isn't going to get covered for a 3 count unless Jericho hits a code breaker or 2.
Yeah. I mean, I was amazed all it took was one code breaker to beat Bray last month.
I know.
So I'll certainly have my breath caught in my throat if Jericho hits it again in this match because, hey, you know, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, but maybe Bray will be close to the ring when it's executed. I mean, only time will tell, but right now what should be the concern is the walls of Jericho that Jericho is logged in, but Bray does get to the ropes.
Yeah, that was a pretty weak version of the Walls of Jericho. He didn't do... actually, you know what? Let me just put it this way. The Walls of Jericho, in general, is a pretty weak move. The Lion Tamer is what he generally uses to actually put people away if he's going to get a tap-out victory.
Yeah. Jericho, though, does reserve that on special occasions, like when he's competing for a world title, or he just feels like that's what he's going to need to do to put his opponent away. I don't know. Maybe
That might
Jericho...
be true, but I feel like he's been using it a lot more during this run.
That is also true. So you have to wonder, I mean, does he feel confident enough in the codebreaker to get the job done again?
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean, certainly.
Why trying to fix what isn't broken?
Certainly. You got to wonder if that doesn't work. Will he think to go to the well for the Lion Tamer? You know, that'll be interesting to see if he's even given the opportunity, because Bray is not a guy. Here's the thing about Bray Wyatt. You make one mistake or you give him one opening, that's one too many for a guy this dangerous, so...
I feel like Jericho's given him plenty of openings, and he has capitalized, but Jericho just kept on kicking out.
That's true. And now Bray going to very foreign territory on the top rope, and then there you see why.
Yeah.
Jericho fighting up now.
Yeah. Anytime you see somebody the size of Bray Wyatt going to the top rope, it's because he wants to do a flying nothing.
Exactly. But Jericho here, is he really going to try no Hurricane Rana to Bray? And he does! Wow!
Unbelievable, dude.
I'll be honest, I thought Bray was going to be able to hold on to Jericho.
For a powerbomb.
Yeah, for a powerbomb or some kind of offensive maneuver, but Jericho actually got it off on Bray Wyatt. I am impressed.
You know what, though, dude? If you can sell a top rope Hurricane Rana, you can do a freaking senton from the top rope.
Yeah, and I was actually expecting Bray to attempt that if he had gotten the chance. So, but he didn't. So here we are now.
Can you imagine the Bray Wyatt Swanton bomb?
That person would die. You can't prepare for a spot like that because there is no preparation needed because the outcome is death. Especially with a guy like Dolph Ziggler, say, on the receiving end. That's sell job, though.
Yeah.
But then he would tell people later, I really wasn't selling. I was that badly injured internally, and it was just awful.
You know he would go full Devon.
Yeah, exactly.
Just body shaking on the floor, freaking out.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, wow. I love when Bray decides to break it out because you never know when he's going to.
Yep.
Wow.
Jericho's almost no-selling it, though. That's the thing.
See, I thought no selling it because I've kind of imagined this spot in my head. I thought no selling it would be while Bray was doing it for Jericho to shoot off the ropes and get the lion salt because Bray leaves himself totally vulnerable for it. But wow, the look on Jericho's face was just wow. And there it is, Codebreaker!
Oh my God. Is that it?
No, I don't think so because, well, unless Jericho here. 2. And Bray does kick out. He kicked out. My God, dude, if you and I were wrong on that, I'd be so embarrassed. Like,
well, dude, that's the thing, though. Now that he's hit one, if Jericho hits a second Codebreaker, it is over.
Yeah, but I don't think Bray will give him the chance. I think it'll be Sister Abigail over, hopefully. He may even catch Jericho heeling down on the barricade. Oh, no, thumb to the throat. Samoan spike by Bray Wyatt.
Is that going to be his finisher now?
No, and there it is! Sister Abigail on the barricade. Jericho's done.
On the barricade, though.
Yeah.
He's not in the ring, and this isn't a Falls Count Anywhere match.
That is true, but remember what he did with Bryan. He nailed it in the barricade, and then he nailed it again in the ring. And I don't think Jericho's going to prove to be tougher than Bryan. I'd be surprised if he was.
Right, but he also has to get him back in the ring.
That is true. And there he does. He did that effort successfully. Now all that matters is the finish. Is he going to try and cover him here, or is he going to try and nail it again? I don't know if I agree with this, Bray. You're really taking your time here, but maybe that's because he feels like it's all but secured.
Yep. He needs to go for the cover. Or another one. Maybe he's biding his time until Jericho's with it enough for him to deliver a second one.
And here it is. There it is, the second one. It's over.
It's got to be over.
2, 3.
Well, there's some good news. At least we got that right.
Yep.
Then again, so did probably everyone else, so we might as well just have broken even.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least you didn't fall even further behind, right?
That's true. Optimism for the loss.
Oh, man.
I thought that match was better than their Battleground match, too, so good job to those guys.
Would you have said that if Jericho would have won?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so, too. I agree.
I mean, I would have been totally perplexed, don't mistake me, but yeah, this was definitely
Yeah, I mean, their last bout just felt like it was rushed. It felt like it ended too quickly.
Yeah, this felt like it got the appropriate amount of time, considering who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I think this does, well, not necessarily exceptional things for Bray, because I still think some more recovery is in order, but the idea that he did it on his own, I think, is promo!
This is the first match he's won since May.
Yeah, really.
Well, the first pay-per-view match, but still.
Now Bray leading the crowd in a sing-along.
I hate it when he does that. I don't get why they still have him do that. I feel like that's killing his reactions.
I feel like it was the best thing when it was Cena because it was the most relevant with Cena. But,
yeah, it felt like he was singing to Cena.
Right.
And now they're like trying to play it off like he's talking about himself having the world, and like it's just stupid.
Right.
It's like, come on, WWE, you can do better than this, I hope.
Yes, he asks tentatively because he's really not sure of the answer, and with good reason.
Very, very good reason. Random commercial.
Yep.
During a pay-per-view.
I guess because they figure it's the network, and you pay $10 a month that they can do whatever the hell they want. So.
I'm not paying $10 a month to get advertised to.
Yeah, really. I don't think anybody is.
I would pay an extra $5 on top of the 10 a month to not get ads.
I think so. I think that's reasonable enough.
If I could pay an extra $5 to $10 a month so that they would stop trying to sell the network that I'm watching this crap on, I would. I totally would.
Yeah, I think it's just driven everybody to that point. I think Brie Stephanie is up next. Holy crap. I honestly thought Reigns Orton would have been before this. But
we shall see, my friend.
I picked Stephanie to beat Brie. Now watch Brie get the comeuppance here, because I've just been banking on Nikki turning heel because she believes that Stephanie is right. But you also picked Stephanie to win, correct?
Yep.
All right, so at least if I go down, at least I know I have great company with me. So
By pinfall via Stephagree.
Stephagree. I love how Stephanie just revels in the misery of others.
I don't. I appreciate her mic work, but boy, is she a horrible person.
Ha!
Character-wise, I mean, I don't know anything about her in real life, but Stephanie McMahon character is just the worst kind of person ever. This Nikki Bella crap was really stupid, too. I'm glad that's over with. Although now it's probably going to come back the opposite.
Yep. Heel turn.
It's going to be Nikki versus Brie in a hand-tied behind-your-back contest. But they're not going to get the chance to tie Nikki's behind her back, so she's just going to beat Brie down. Where have we seen this before?
I don't know. It sounds vaguely familiar. Some TNA episode?
No, it was WWE.
Oh. Well, that says a lot.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Will Megan Miller get involved?
You shut your whore mouth.
I know, right?
Megan Miller was a dream. It didn't actually happen. I've consoled them myself, and I am okay with this.
You know what? I don't want to tamper with the very fragile reality you've got going on, so I'll just say okay, and we can proceed.
Thank you very much. The WWE is going to forget that they ever did that. They're going to apologize to their fans. They're going to move on like it never happened.
Unless they highlight it in this very video package.
Good thing my computer is on mute.
Yeah, really, mine as well.
So if they do, I will not know about it. Ha! Eat it, WWE.
Oh, man. WWE, you so crazy.
Why would you say that?
Because they are.
Oh, are they Uso crazy, John?
No!
You said it.
I said you so crazy. You went all the way with it.
Uso. I don't care.
Your face doesn't care.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, like the fact that these women, oh god, botched their own storyline with Megan freaking Miller. I'm waiting for it to get.
Stop using that name. She doesn't exist.
Well, apparently WWE. Oh wait. Oh yes. Oh wait. Hold on. That was the contract signing. I was waiting for them to acknowledge it, but no. I think they knew too. I think they knew how stupid it was, and they're not even going to acknowledge it because they skipped right over and they went just right into Bree's horrible yes lock.
Ha!
So even WWE learned their mistake. Looks like your reality is secure, Ashton.
And they're even trying to bury the fact that it ever happened because Bree, on an interview, said that Stephanie was trying to come up with slanderous lies about her marriage. So not only did they not use the Megan Miller name, but they tried to act like it was all just like a passing by thing that never actually happened.
Yep.
I win!
WWE logic.
If we do something that was awful, it never happened.
Then why didn't you ever apologize for Katie Vick? Katie Vick
Nope,
was
never
really
happened.
Never storytelling.
Never happened. Never existed. I don't know who you're
Triple
talking
H,
about.
But there was a segment where Triple H wore a cane mask and he was in a. No,
Nope,
it never
it
happened.
wasn't Triple H. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, here comes Stephanie with your favorite theme song currently in the WWE.
It really is the worst.
I know. Wow, look at her ring attire. Wow.
What? I'm missing
With
it.
all. Well, wait, you haven't seen it yet?
Oh. Is it? Wait. No. What's so weird about it? I don't get it.
I don't know. It just seems I don't know. Like, we made a lot of sexual innuendos regarding Stephanie and Triple H, and it just seems like something she would have pulled out of their closet.
The dominatrix thing. Wow, I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it seems pretty tame, but now that I'm thinking about that angle, yeah, I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's like they're usually in the mood post pay-per-view, so they were trying to reconcile how they could do that, but remain professional because they're on a tight schedule with everything. And she's like, "Well, I'll just wear the attire and I'll pass it off as yeah."
That's my ring attire tonight. Oh God, that's funny.
Oh man.
I don't know. I hope these women do something competent.
You know what, Ashton? I think you and I should put our faith in them, and I only say that because every report I've read, these guys have devoted so much time to getting prepared for their matchup. It is ridiculous how much time they've really worked to try and get everything right. So I'm going to have faith in these two. Crowd seems behind Brie, at least according to the signs, but there's I'm a Stephanie McMahon guy sign in the crowd. That's awesome.
They need to not have the Bella twins in her Titantron and just have Brie Bella. It's not both of them.
Yeah.
Although, aren't we supposed to have Nikki in her corner and Triple H and Steph's?
That's what I assumed was going to happen, but I guess not.
So much for that. Ronda Rousey's in the crowd.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who did she challenge? The Rock, that's right. She challenged The Rock to the AL Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah, she did.
And then The Rock accepted, and he challenged Channing Tatum, Mark Wahlberg, and his agent.
Yeah, you can tell The Rock's totally Hollywood. Not one WWE competitor or anything like that. Nope. Just everybody he knows in Hollywood. And Ronda Rousey's a huge fan of WWE. Did you ever see the video of her reacting to the Shield breaking up? Yeah, you thought her...
No, I never saw that. I saw the video of her talking about Punk and Lesnar going at it at WrestleMania, or no, at SummerSlam, I think. Was it WrestleMania? No, it was SummerSlam.
It was SummerSlam last year, yeah.
Because she kept on heaping praise on it because they were doing MMA stuff.
Yeah, and her reaction video to the Shield breaking up was hilarious because Seth Rollins nails the chair shot to Roman Reigns, and she just instantly puts her hand over her mouth. She's like, "Oh!" It's just like that shock.
I gotta see that. But yeah, these girls are just locking up and just kind of playing mind games at this point.
Yeah, Stephanie, I think, seems a bit surprised that Brie was successful in that particular exchange, but these two women still on a standoff, feeling each other out, taking this match slow, which is fine. I want them to take their time.
Brie has had 2 successful takedowns of Stephanie, and Stephanie has looked more and more surprised with each passing takedown.
Oh, you see, Stephanie looks like she's just in no mood.
Yeah, dude, she's rocking the 2003 curly hair, too.
I know, right? This is so... I mean, I hate... I'm not even going to use the Michael Cole line of vintage, though I think you could, but this is really old-school Stephanie we're seeing here.
Yeah. And that's why I said that her gear was so tame, because back then, when she ever got in the ring, she had their freaking shirt cut down to her belly button.
Yeah.
Like, she had no shame back then.
The last match I ever remember watching Stephanie compete in, personally, was her versus Trish Stratus back in 2001 at No Way Out.
Yep.
That was actually a really good match. But yeah, I'm seeing
You
Stephanie
really
action.
that was a really good match. Wasn't that the one that everybody and their mother got involved with? And I say and their mother literally because I'm pretty sure Linda got involved as well.
Actually, no. You might be thinking of a different match because the only person to get involved, there was involvement, but that was from William Regal at the very end of the match.
Then that's a different person I'm thinking of because
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely remember Stephanie facing off against Trish Stratus in a match where Vince, Shane, Triple H, and Linda all got involved.
Yeah,
You know what? That might have been Stephanie versus Vince, now that I think about it.
Maybe, yeah. That match I didn't see. I had heard so much about it, but I still haven't gone back and watched it. And seeing as I have the...
He's going for the yes lock right away. Nope.
Yeah, but Steph slipped out.
Yeah, she did. You
Bree is
sly little
definitely in
dog,
Steph's
you.
head.
Or I guess since she's a female, I guess I should call her a cat. But, you know, gender roles. Bree with Oh, never mind.
Nice counter by Stephanie who did that suicide dive.
She was trying to do the suicide dive, but Steph was like, nope.
Yeah, I really like how they're doing this because they're clearly showing Bree as the more experienced competitor, but Stephanie's very calculating.
That's
when
the
she
thing.
gets
They're showing Bree as the more experienced, but they're also showing Stephanie as the more wily.
Exactly.
Like, Bree is the more technical of the two, whereas Steph has, like, the street smarts where she knows, like, the dirty tricks and stuff.
Hey, she's a McMahon. You'd expect nothing less.
We're up to 7. We're up to 8. Oh, she's back in the ring.
Yeah, back in the ring, and Stephanie there with a vicious DDT.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
Good form by Steph.
I wonder if Jake the Snake Roberts is going to tweet about that.
Yeah, be like, see, Orton, I used to tell you to get with Cameron. Now, definitely get with Steph.
You already draw comparisons to the Macho Man. Why not take it one step further?
Exactly.
Oh, man. Oh.
And now you see, I can sense Stephanie's going to do a lot of hair pulling, a lot of bitch slaps. I was honestly a little bit surprised by that DDT, to be honest. But
yeah, I know. It's like, when did Stephanie McMahon learn technical wrestling?
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
She has a move.
Look at that shades of Mr. Perfect with the running snapmare there.
Again,
that
with
was
the
nice
stuff. I'm surprised. I'm impressed, but I'm surprised.
I'm telling you, dude. Apparently, these guys have put in a lot of time to prepare, and that time is showing itself here. I've got to say, I'm really quite proud. I mean, particularly of Stephanie right now, only because she's on offense. But yeah, she's really impressive.
See, now I like this. I like that she's putting the foot to the back rather than just sticking to the traditional knee.
Exactly.
It's like she's taking the move a step further. I like that. Look at Stephanie McMahon innovating offense. I'm sure it's not the first time it's ever happened, but it's first time in a long time because I'm so used to Sasha Banks doing that move with her knee.
Right. And Stephanie, I mean, Bree was bragging about leaving her handprint on Stephanie's face. Well, Stephanie just left her footprint on Bree's.
Yeah, she did.
You have to wonder, Ashton, because you and I assumed Nikki would be in one corner, Triple H would be in the other. Will the presence of either competitor, I mean, you and I have just really been thinking Nikki's going to have some kind of involvement in the finish, but will Triple H make any appearance at all?
Yeah, see, I'm beginning to think Triple H is not even going to show up on tonight's entire show.
Yeah, I'm beginning to feel the same way.
Well, on that same note, I also feel like if Stephanie wins, he would show up to help with the celebration.
Right.
I don't know. We shall see.
Look at that look from Stephanie. My God, that's a look that says, "You little bitch," and
she was just trying to choke Bree. Bree with the Daniel Bryan kicks to the head, or McGurd. Stephanie looks so mad.
I'm telling you, dude, she looks furious to me.
She's gonna do a spear in the corner. No, she's gonna get Thez pressed down to the ground.
Yeah, it's not really as effective as doing a spear, Stephanie, just so you know. Yeah. Oh, look at Bree go! Wow.
Dang, that elbow, though.
Like husband, like wife, I'm noticing right now.
Oh, she's even doing the Brian kicks in the corner. This is awesome.
Yeah, dude, should Bree's come unglued here.
She almost got disqualified there.
Yeah, her hatred of Stephanie, she's got to keep that in check.
Nice hair throw.
Yeah, that's how you throw somebody by the hair. Gotta get that oomph behind it.
It's just so weird because Bree just looks so petite next to Stephanie. Because
That's so true, yeah.
Stephanie's a bodybuilder for like a decade at this point, if not longer. And Bree isn't really a bodybuilder. She's like, I mean, I know this is going to sound really stupid that I'm saying this almost as like an insult, but Bree has the body of what you would expect a wrestler to look like.
Right.
And more specifically of what you would expect a vegan wrestler to look like. You know what I mean? Like she's really, really petite. She's just small. Whereas Stephanie is like bodybuilder, full on.
Yeah, I think the McMahons as a whole have a very insane workout routine. I still hear stories to this day, and Vince is like 64, 65, somewhere around there, about how he works out in the gym every day just as hard as the guys do. It's ridiculous.
Bree just hit a freaking missile dropkick on Stephanie.
Yeah. Great form there by Bree, too. And here comes Triple H. Wow.
Of course.
All right, so we are going to get an appearance here. And then here comes Nikki.
My thing is, I don't know what the rules are to this match, so is he allowed to interfere?
Well, I guess as long as he doesn't physically put his hands on Bree, it's okay. And there was Nikki right behind Triple H.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Can Bree get it in? Can she actually make it look good this time? It looks all right.
Well,
hey, she tried it. That's.
At least she got the reversal. That looked pretty sweet.
Oh, wow. Now Triple H just grabbed the ref, threw him out of the ring. This match is getting into overbooking territory.
You knew it had to be, though. They have to throw everything, including the kitchen sink at this.
No, is Bree really gonna... No way. Wow!
She did it.
Yeah, not taking any crap from Triple H tonight. And now look at this, the yes chance. That's awesome. But Nikki, though, doesn't seem too happy. I don't know, Ashton.
Oh, man. Look at the crowd yes chanting with Bree. That's awesome.
Oh, wait, what's... Now Nikki's in the ring. Stephanie's at the mercy of the Bella Twins, apparently.
Oh, God. I'm waiting for Nikki to just attack Bree.
I'm waiting for it, too, dude. I predicted a Stephanie McMahon victory contingent on a Nikki heel turn. Oh, now they're both in the ring. If there was ever a time to do it, it would be now.
Here we go.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I've had enough of everybody's crap. I signed a cohabitation agreement. I've been embarrassed on TV for months. About time I took control of my career.
Oh, God. Everybody saw it coming.
A heel turn for the Authority 1 year later.
I know.
A year ago it was Randy Orton, and now it is going to be Nikki Bella.
Nikki freaking Bella.
Oh, Steph agree time!
Yup.
Somebody in my chat just went, plan bitch.
Yes.
That was glorious.
Such a good Steph agree, though. Very impressive.
Stephanie wins. McMahon's always win.
You better believe that.
Nikki almost looks remorseful, though, that she turned. I don't know.
Seth Rollins looked remorseful when he first turned, too.
Yeah.
How did that turn out?
Nikki just bought in.
I can't even believe they're doing this. See, and the funny thing is, like, we called it because we thought, oh my god, how hilarious would it be? And then they actually did it, and now it's like, oh my god, it's hilarious, but I didn't think they actually had the balls to do it.
Oh, man, comedy segment of the night, for sure.
I know, right? Look at this guy's laughing about it.
McMahon's always win.
Oh, I love Triple H.
Oh, man, that's why I never bet against McMahon.
Never. Unless it's WrestleMania, because McMahon's never win at WrestleMania.
That's true. So far, dude, let me put it in perspective, which makes me feel even stupider though for picking Orton against Reigns. But so far, the Authority I think is 2-0. I mean, Seth Rollins beat Ambrose, and now Stephanie has beaten Brie Bella.
How about
So
that?
they've only really gotten 2 more matches they should care about, and that's Orton Reigns and then Lesnar Cena.
Yep. Do they really care that much about Lesnar Cena though?
Well, they want the title off of Cena, but I guess not as much as they would Orton Reigns. Oh man, oh that heel turn.
Gotta love it.
This is almost as hysterical as when Vince McMahon just got the crap beat out of him in Survivor Series 04 by The Undertaker, and then Kane interferes at the last second to give him the Buried Alive match victory. Like, really, Vince? Really? Like father, like daughter.
See, and I was gonna say this is almost as hilarious as the old "It was me, Austin! It was me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin!"
Once again, they're not even going to wait to get to the car.
Steph's got her outfit on and everything. She is prepared.
It's probably saying to her, I am so glad we preemptively prepared for this.
You know what, though? Let's just throw this out there. I'm proud of Stephanie because she's still selling the shoulder because of the yes lock.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm proud of you, Steph.
That was how the McMahon family Stephanie greeted over there. Oh, they're all going to have a great laugh about it. That's great. I think those were her daughters and somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not, but that was hilarious.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see Nikki Bella try to deliver the explanation promo for this.
Oh, man.
We almost forgot that had to be a thing.
I know, right? Oh, man, this might have just become the comedy angle of 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the Authority reveling it. My 2 favorite douchebags.
They really are the best. The best bags in the business. Of the douche variety, of course.
Of course.
Oh, that match. See, here's the thing. We keep on talking about how, oh my god, everything's been so unpredictable tonight. That was super predictable.
Yeah.
Everybody predicted that would happen.
And guess what? It did.
It did.
The sequel.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I had a good laugh over that. That was great.
Bully Ray is done with TNA.
What?
Yep.
That's gonna probably be breaking under TNA's banner there.
It says, and I quote, "We've heard from multiple TNA talents that Bully Ray held a meeting with the roster working tonight's live event in Hagerstown, Maryland, and informed them that he wanted to personally tell them goodbye as he didn't expect to be back for the company."
Wow.
Yep.
And he just got inducted in the TNA Hall of Fame this year, too. Everybody's just saying F you to TNA, and it's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh, this is our... Well, I was about to say we were going to get to our second hour main event, but I think we're looking at the Summerslam contest, whatever it was that they held. Michael Cole gets his own little thing. Wow.
Oh man, that match was hilarious.
It was. The whole thing. Those last few minutes, though. Oh, man. Yeah, Jake Tucker, I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for winning this contest, getting to live out the dream. I can certainly respect that, but hoping we get back to the show soon.
Yeah. About that. WWE, please.
Please.
Please, please. Is this seriously happening right now?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this guy is definitely reveling in it, which I can't blame him. I'd be doing the same. Finally, Orton Reigns.
Here we go.
They're not even going to get a video package? Wow, Jake Tucker took all of their spotlight.
Of course.
Randy Orton looks focused. Looks like he is ready to make his mark once again at SummerSlam. Last year, he became the WWE champion. So we'll see if he has similar success in terms of victory this year against the juggernaut, Roman Reigns. As now we're getting a little video package, them highlighting Randy Orton's vicious beatdown on Reigns.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying that SummerSlam is Randy Orton's pay-per-view, man.
Yeah. I mean, in 2004, he became the youngest World Heavyweight Champion against Chris Benoit at the event.
So against Steven Richards at the event?
Yeah, against Steven Richards at the event. That's right. Steven Richards, I never expected him to get to that level of over, but he scratched and he clawed and he proved dreams come true.
All about that Stevie lock.
2005, I want to say that he beat The Undertaker, but I'm not certain about that.
Are we still talking about Steven Richards?
No, we're talking about Randy Orton.
Oh.
Steven Richards, after he lost the world title, I know he kind of faded into obscurity after that, never been mentioned again.
Yeah, it almost seems like the WWE went out of their way to kind of erase him from history or something.
Yeah, weird how that works.
So obscure.
Oh, man, Roman Reigns going to crush him. Why did I bet against Roman Reigns? Why did I go against my own rule that I wrote? Never bet against Roman Reigns.
I don't know. I kept up with my rule that I wrote about how Dean Ambrose never wins.
Yeah, that's true. You know,
and it works.
Never write a rule for yourself if you're not going to follow it.
There's rule number 1 for all of us.
Yeah, there you go.
If you have observed something enough to write a rule about it, don't go against it.
Oh, man. The juggernaut Roman Reigns, or as I prefer to call him, the mastodon Roman Reigns. And hopefully I choose the correct taunt tonight.
I highly doubt you will, though.
Yeah, with my record right now, I doubt it, too. We're only slowly making the ascent up back the mountain.
Are we?
Yeah. Well, we're 2 straight,
like...
right? Bray Wyatt and then Stephanie McMahon, so we're 2 in a row now. We're finally regaining some momentum.
Oh, it doesn't feel like we're regaining a whole lot.
No, certainly not, especially when you know that everybody else probably predicted the same thing. So it's not really momentum. You're just keeping the buzzards at bay that want to peck your eyes out when you fell off the mountain with a broken leg. So
yeah, I have 4 whole points, John. I'm so proud of myself.
I am too.
Someone on here was like, going into their big feud, John Cena's theme was, I know I'm going to take the beating of my life, but I believe in myself and I can do this. While Brock Lesnar's theme was, I'm going to F Cena in the A.
Yeah. It's like Cena's going to try and endure his prison sentence while Brock will be more than happy to inflict it.
Someone on here was like, I already have the network. Stop telling me to get the network. And then someone else was like, I can't even buy the network. Stop telling me to get the network. And then the next one was just like, I stream all pay-per-views off shady stream sites. I don't mind them telling me to get the network.
Oh, internet, you never fail, except when you do.
Oh God! Someone on here went Paige is skipping almost as much as the network tonight. Ah!
Delicious.
Oh,
I like the silver attire Orin's sporting tonight. That's and that color works.
it's almost like he is back playing Legends of the Hidden Temple, and he's one of the Silver Snakes.
I wish I could appreciate that reference.
You never watched Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No, I didn't. Oh wow, that reaction though.
How so?
I don't know.
Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me you never watched Guts.
Well, that would be just preposterous.
Or like Double Dare,
Guts.
or something like that.
I never, yeah, never.
Oh, John, you're so sheltered.
We've been over this, okay?
Well, excuse me.
You say sheltered, I say that it must not have been popular enough to catch my attention. You ever think about that? Maybe it should have sucked less.
It was pretty popular. It's not like I'm pulling random obscure things that were only on for like 1 year out of my butt. I'm like, these were pretty big, like, especially Guts and Global Guts. But, like, even Legends of the Hidden Temple was pretty big.
I'll take your word for it.
The orange iguanas and the silver snakes and the purple monkeys. How do you not remember this?
Because I never watched it. You can't remember what you never watched.
Man.
Man, I am getting almost as much of a beating here from my lack of childhood as Randy Orton is receiving from Roman Reigns right now. And just as I say that, Orton turns the tide. Wow. What a douche. But can Roman Reigns shrug his shoulders in this match and proclaim to the world one final time?
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
I beat you to it. Yeah!
I know.
Irrelevant powers activate. Oh no, everyone forgot I exist.
Form of TNA moving to Wednesday nights.
Wait, what?
Exactly, see? The efficacy speaks for itself.
Someone on here, you know how Stone Cold used to have that arrive, raise hell, leave shirt?
Yeah.
Someone on here goes, arrive, plug the network, brother, dude, Jack, leave, repeat.
Yeah. Oh, Hogan. I'm still waiting for the day when he botches his catchphrase and goes, says your vitamins and eat your prayers, because that's when you know it's all over.
Say your vitamins, eat your prayers, and buy the WWE Network for just $9.99, brother.
Where you can watch me exclusively in my old matches in the Silver Dome.
Brother.
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 Yeah, I was just about to be like, and then Ethan Carter III gets summoned. Because he's a Carter, and the world needs them on Wednesday
Is that
nights.
storyline even still going now that Dixie got put through a table? Spoiler alert.
I don't know, because to know would be to imply that I watch TNA programming, and even
Dude,
I'm not.
honestly, you don't need to watch TNA programming to know that Dixie got put through a table.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do.
Dude, it was everywhere. The whole hashtag it happens thing. And the hilarious thing is, they did that to try to get people to watch it, but that reason alone is why I didn't watch that night, because I already knew what the big story was going into it.
Right, when I was saying I didn't watch, I was referring more to what's going on with Ethan Carter III. Everybody and their mother, I think, knew with the kind of promotion that they did, which if TNA was more aggressive about those promotions, maybe you wouldn't have people like RVD saying that their advertising capabilities suck.
They were quite aggressive with it. The problem is they were spoiling their own show, so why would people watch it?
Exactly. So they finally got aggressive in advertising, but they were advertising the wrong freaking thing.
Yeah.
And speaking of things going horribly wrong, I mean, that superplex, I mean, Reigns has got to be in a lot of pain, so his game plan might be going horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But, dude, it got so bad with TNA, because nothing really significant so far is happening in this match, that RVD said in an interview, I'm not even kidding you, that the entire time he was there, he would have people stop him on the street and ask him when he was going to get back in the ring and compete again, because they missed watching him compete. And he would always have to tell them, no, check me out on Thursday nights, check me out on Thursday night. And, yeah, That's how bad they were. You have a guy like RVD who, yeah, we bust his chops a lot, but it's Rob Van freaking Dam. Like, you do not under-promote a talent like that, and he had to go around the street and just tell people that he was on TV still. Ridiculous.
By the way, we haven't actually mentioned it yet, but tonight is the death of the Scratch logo.
Yes, that's right, Ashton. Thank you for the pickup, because, yeah, they will be debuting a new logo starting tomorrow night.
It's not a new logo, it's just the network logo.
The network logo, yeah. It's going to be on all the championship belts and everything else, apparently. Or is it just the world title? I had heard it was going to be all the championships.
No, it's probably going to be on everything, but I don't know.
Now look at Reigns here trying to go for a sleeper on Orton, but Orton with the quick escape.
Someone on here goes, "God damn it, Cena, even your girl just went heel before you did."
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
That's great.
Someone on here goes, "This would be much more American if the Marines just straight up shot Rusev in the chest."
Oh my god! This is all from Reddit, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, Reddit, you never let anyone down.
They caught Jerry Lawler perving on Paige again, too.
Did they really?
Look, I just sent you a link.
Did you know, dude, I'm glad you brought this up, because there was something I wanted to mention to you, but it would always seem like so out of place and awkward if I did, but apparently they caught wind of that with Lawler for the first time. We even talked about it a little bit on TwitWow, and apparently I guess WWE saw it or whatever, or Lawler and Paige saw it, but they actually had a really cool resolution where they had Paige like jokingly checking Lawler out while it was
I
fighting.
know, yeah, I saw.
I thought that was, oh God, I got the hiccups again, guys. See, that's how much invested I am in this conversation. But yeah, I thought it was really cool of Paige and Lawler to do that.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but I don't think investment in a conversation gives you hiccups.
Well, it did for me, man. Oh, what's right? Oh, Samoan drop, of course. I thought I was going to do something different. My mistake.
Do you really think Roman Reigns is going to change up his 5 moves of doom now?
Yeah, one can only dream, I guess.
Oh, you.
I feel like that would have been the closing moments of a Leave It to Beaver episode. Like, Beaver's just so ignorant about the world, and all the adults are just laughing at his expense, and he doesn't even know it.
You need to understand, John, there's an order here. It's jumping clothesline, Samoan drop, outside apron drop kick, Superman punch, spear.
I guess I was just being proud of my ignorance for a second, okay?
No, you weren't.
Shut your face. There's the jumping clothesline.
I told you.
There's the clothesline in the corner. Here we go.
It's still a jumping clothesline, even if it's in the corner. It's still a jumping clothesline.
Well, fair enough.
It classifies as the same thing. And here comes the apron drop kick.
He's not going to get all these moves in succession, is he?
Oh, it would be so hilarious if he did, though.
Nope. Orton slides out. He prevented it.
But at least he got the apron drop kick in time. Orton slid out, and then Reigns met him on the outside. So did he really prevent it all that much?
No, I don't think so.
Now it's just a matter of time. Reigns needs to cock the fist before he can pull out the Superman punch, but it is definitely next in line.
Did you see that woman geeking out over Roman Reigns earlier?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
They're like, oh my God, this giant piece of man candy's right in front of me. Yeah, we know. We know that was worth the price of admission alone.
It's so creepy because a lot of the time, because like I already told you, it's hilarious to watch women just react to touching him during his entrance. And I've caught some really creepy moments where a woman has touched him and then sniffed her hand.
Wow.
Not even joking. It's so weird. Maybe not significantly weirder than me watching women react to touching Roman Reigns, but still weird.
Oh, now Randy's really kicking his efforts up. Just did a bag suplex on the announce table.
I just noticed something, John.
What's that?
It's not Roman Reigns tonight. He's not there. It's somebody different. It's Blue Man Reigns.
Wow.
Look at his attire. You think I'm joking?
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that early on. I'm just surprised you went there.
It's the Silver Snakes versus the Blue Barracudas.
Oh my god.
I wish you got these references so much.
I know. I feel so old and in the way.
It's okay. It's okay. Somebody will get it and giggle.
Hooray for giggles!
And I'm not counting on it being Abel because it's too old for even him. Oh God! Someone on here said authority paid for Nikki's boobs. She owed them.
Oh wow.
Oh, she must have had the same surgeon as Stephanie.
Now, Reigns and Orton fighting for supremacy on the top rope. Orton actually won the exchange. But now he's descending, and it doesn't matter because Reigns uppercuts him, or it looked more like a bitch slap, but I'm sure it was an uppercut.
It was probably supposed to be an uppercut.
Oh, and now another Samoan drop, but this one's off the top rope. Oh my god.
Cock that fist, Roman. You can do it. Superman punch. That's what's up.
If only R-Truth was doing commentary.
Yeah, I guess I did say what's up, didn't I?
You just did, yep.
But I didn't say, and that's the truth.
That is true. So I think you narrowly avoided it.
Did you seriously just say that is true?
Yeah, you caught me.
You're trying at this point.
I'm not trying. I wasn't even really thinking, to be honest. Oh my god, is Why Nikki Why really a thing on Twitter?
Oh God, that's hilarious. That's too good. He's looking at the fist. He's gonna cock it. Here it is, Superman punch.
Oh man, if he connects, and my only hope is that Randy Orton intercepts the spear in an RKO. I know he does connect the punch.
Here we go. Oh God.
Oh man, is Randy Orton seriously gonna lose to Roman Reigns? I'm gonna be wrong on this one too.
Oh man. That was an amazing sell on the Superman punch, though.
Yeah, it was. Randy Orton's a beast.
Yeah, he is. He wants it.
If he connects, it's over.
Come on, spear, baby, spear. Is he doing DX?
Oh, he countered it, but not the counter that I was looking for.
Is it a power slam?
Yeah.
I knew it. I haven't even seen it yet because I'm still a little bit behind you, but yeah, that power slam. Dude, Ric Flair is like, I don't know if you paid attention to the pre-show earlier, but Ric Flair came right out and said Randy Orton is the best performer in the business today, and he's proving why he said that tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
That power slam, though, oh, it's so good. And then the pose.
That's seriously wasting time, Randy. I'm not comfortable with this.
Oh, stop it. He's got to do vintage Orton.
I know.
There we go. Yeah, vintage Orton. And then he just holds his hand up to his ear, trying to listen to people cheering for Reigns. I love it. Where's the freak out? Where's the freak out? I'm waiting for Orton to cock one of his fists just to make fun of Reigns.
Yeah. Spear?
Is it just me, or does Randy Orton have a little bit of white hair?
Oh! Oh! No way! Oh, what? Oh, wow. Oh, what a sequence.
Holy balls! He kicked out!
I know. Yeah, Reigns is definitely winning now. I thought that was...
Oh my god! Holy crap!
That was a great spot.
That was amazing! Oh my god!
Yeah, dude, if Randy was going to win, it would have been that spot right there.
Dude! That was so good! Oh my god.
People in the chat that I'm looking at here, they're calling for the punt like crazy. They
Oh,
want it,
he's lined up for it too.
but he's going to intercept him in a spear.
Yep.
Which, do you remember the conversation we had where I said that would have been a cool finish? And now watch it happen.
Yep.
Watch it
I feel
freaking
like
happen.
didn't that happen with Orton and Edge a while ago?
It may have.
I feel like that was a thing where Orton hit the RKO, Edge kicked out, and then Orton was going to go for the punt, and Edge caught him with a spear. That might have even happened during the Christian feud.
I know it happened with the Christian feud. Orton was going to go for the punt. He hesitated, but then he decided to go for it, and Christian got him.
He's going to go for the punt. He's going to back up. He's going to do it. I'm feeling it.
But Reigns is going to intercept it, and that's going to be the freaking Roman Reigns win.
Yep. Oh, man.
The worst record in Puitoff history.
Oh, God. He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
And it's over. It's over.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I'm OP, motherfucker.
I told you. I freaking told you. See, this is why I stick with my gut feelings on these things.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. People are pissed.
Of course they are.
That RKO, that was amazing.
Yeah, it really was. Whew-wee. That was amazing. So good. Wow. That RKO sequence, though. Like, I don't even care that Reigns won. Randy Orton stole the show.
Oh, without question, dude. It's not even a debate to me. That was amazing.
Yeah. That was, wow. Whew. And Roman Reigns won, just like I said.
Yep.
See, I told you it was super freaking obvious going into it. Oh, man.
And now, main event time.
Is it?
Yeah, there's no other matches left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't remember any other matches left, dude. And plus, it's 10:21. I think it would make sense. Maybe we'll have another backstage segment or two.
No,
but...
that's it. Wow. I wonder if we're going to get any other kind of backstage segment. Maybe Bad News Barrett will say something. I don't know. He did say that he was going to be at SummerSlam.
Yeah. If he was, though, it probably would have been more most apropos, like, after the opener. Like, after Ziggler won. Or even before it, but...
Someone on here goes, I made that comment about Randy Orton repping the Silver Snakes. And someone on here goes, it took him at least 4 hours to choose the color. The only other color was a slightly different shade of silver.
Well, they're already promoting SummerSlam 2015. I only thought that was done at WrestleMania, but...
Oh, wow. Can you say shameless? Speaking of shameless, I wonder if he's going to be on the card.
Maybe. Man, that guy in the back behind the commentators is rocking one impressive beard. That's like Bray Wyatt levels right there. I think maybe he's getting ready for an audition of some kind.
He's a little bit too old and has a little bit too much gray going on, though. Maybe he's going to audition for the role of Bray Wyatt's dad.
Maybe.
Who also just so happened to father Daniel Bryan. Long lost brothers!
Epic storyline ensues.
Cute Darth Vader, no!
Yeah, pretty much.
I love that line. Even your girl went heel before you did.
That was just delicious.
Oh, I love it. Oh, how great would that would have been? Someone on here suggested that when they had the Russian national anthem playing with the Russian flag dropped down, that Kurt Angle's music should have hit.
Oh, that would have been amazing. You know, from what I'm hearing, he's trying to work on a return, but apparently Vince doesn't want him back in an in-ring capacity. I
Well,
think
from what I understand, he's also trying to pitch the Shawn Michaels schedule.
Ah. Well, I think Kurt's definitely earned it. I don't see why that should be an issue of contention.
Maybe because of all of the DUIs and the drunk crap,
Yeah, that's true.
and all of the, like, consistently just lying about everything. Might have something to do with it, maybe, I don't know.
Kurt's character hasn't been the best the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, this is the same guy that just inducted somebody who was a witness to murder into the Hall of Fame, but still, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see Kurt back, because he's one hell of an athlete and stuff, and I think he could contribute a lot, even if it was just in a trainer capacity. But I don't see it in the cards at the moment.
Someone on here goes, Miz is like Tyler Breeze without the everything.
It's so true!
Just an empty, shallow shell version of Tyler Breeze.
I can't wait for Tyler. No, you know what? Just like our discussion about the main roster killings, I'm not even going to say I can't wait for Tyler Breeze to get to the main roster. I can't wait for Tyler Breeze to win the NXT Championship. That's what I'm going to say instead. He is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
Telling you, I really believe he's like my favorite gimmick in NXT right now. I just find him so entertaining every time he's on screen. Oh man, here we go. Cena Lesnar, dude. For all the marbles.
I have this strange feeling that we have about a 0% chance of retaining the tag titles.
Yeah, I gave up that hope forever and a day ago. As soon as the opener happened, I'm like, yeah, this is not going to be our night.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have to give him credit for that, because never in a million years would I have expected Dolph to kick out of something like the skull-crushing finale, but they did, and he got a huge pop. Reigns to kick out of that RKO, I should have seen coming because it's Roman Reigns, but it just looked so flashy and everything. I'm like, are they going to give Orton the win that way? And, nope. And now I've picked John Cena to retain, because, hey, if I'm going to sink a ship, I'm going to do it with style. So that's right, folks. I'm picking the guy that prostitutes himself to sell Fruity Pebbles to beat that behemoth that you see beating the crap out of that same prostitute.
Wait, you're cheering for Cena now?
Well, not cheering for Cena. As a fan, I'm definitely cheering for Lesnar. But I'm saying in terms of Puitoff, I have picked Cena. So,
You
yeah.
did?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Contingent on a Seth Rollins cash-in. So, I really went for broke.
I still just keep on thinking about that ridiculous RKO that Orton hit on Reigns. Like,
Highlight of the night, without question, dude.
yeah. I don't know though, because like the Ambrose Rollins match had an amazing sequence like that too.
I was really see this SummerSlam. I think had a lot of great highlights. You had Ziggler kicking out of Skull Crushing finale, and then doing a beautiful zigzag, and then you for Rollins Ambrose, you had Ambrose doing the curb stomp. Like, here we go, dude. Dude, I just saw a sign in the crowd: blood, urine, vomit, repeat.
Oh my god.
I think people are gonna really. Yeah, there's another one. A pile of blood, urine, and vomit. People are going to revel in the beating that Lesnar is going to incur upon John Cena tonight. I mean, that was already expected, but Jesus. Now I'm waiting for the sign that says, I paid $9.99 to see John Cena in a pile of his own blood, vomit, and urine.
And vomit.
And vomit. Cena fears the beast. Oh, man. I'm excited for this match. I think they've done a great job promoting.
Why would you bring Brock out first?
Well, because it's traditionally the champion comes out last.
That's not even a thing in the WWE anymore. They never do that anymore.
Well, yeah, because Miz did come out first for their match, and did AJ come out first? Well, look, it doesn't matter. Cena's coming out last.
No,
Paige
came out first for that match.
Really,
That's
Paul? You don't have any words for
stupid, man. Like, let Cena get his dopey little hot cold reaction out of the way, and then let the real beast get his freaking massive pop out of the way.
Oh, man. In just a few moments, we're about to call Brock Lesnar our new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Those eyes of Lesnar tell the whole story. He is ready to beat somebody.
He darn well better be.
Yeah, I really hope so. And Cena, he knows. He's sporting that red and yellow. Hulk Hogan apparently had no comment. He said a quote about John Cena sporting the same colors as him, "Don't even get me started." So, with text, you can't really measure tone or emotion.
Oh, man. So is
Yeah.
that like a, oh, don't even get me started, brother. It's amazing, brother. Or is that like a, don't even get me started?
I don't know. If it was the latter, I think that's hilarious. But if it was the former, I'd say typical Hulk. Classic Hulk.
Ronda Rousey and the Four Horsewomen? I don't know. Oh, I see. No, yeah, see, I don't know who they are. Oh, and they have names. Ronda Rousey, Marina Shafir, Jessamine Duke, or Jessamine Duke, or Jessamine Duke, I don't know. And someone Basler. I don't follow women's or UFC. I follow UHC very well, but that's completely different.
Yeah, different and amazing.
Hopefully the new season starts this week. Nobody has any clue what we're talking about.
So out of the loop. But it's okay. Because right now...
It's okay, John. As long as we know what we're talking about, it's okay.
Because right now, all it's about is the Beast Incarnate, the champion, and the 40 pounds of gold he carries around his neck, all up for grabs. Oh, man, and Little Nate is the ref. This is all too perfect.
Oh, I hope we get a super slide. Or a cartwheel, maybe.
That would be amazing.
Do you remember that one time when he did that?
Yeah, it was great.
Just a random cartwheel when he's going down to do the count. There's a gif on Twitter of Roman Reigns doing his entrance and some random chick in the crowd touched him and fainted.
Wow.
Look, I'm not joking. I just sent you a link. Oh, jeez.
Roman Reigns fangirls. Wow, yeah. And the guy that probably caught her was probably the husband, so he probably has a lot of questions.
No. He's not the husband. He's the boyfriend who's now in the friend zone.
Yeah. Curse you, Reigns!
He's no longer getting laid tonight.
Oh, wow. Look at Lesnar early on. This is Extreme Rules 2012 all over again. Jesus.
Did he bust him open yet?
Not yet, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, jeez. The elbows and the fists.
No way. Wow. What? Oh, wow. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, my God. The crowd popped so big when he hit it, too.
I think Heyman may be slightly aroused.
Wouldn't you be, too, if he was your client?
I know, right? Oh, that dominance, though. Holy. Dude, how funny would it be? And I'm not even joking when I ask you this, but if
Dude,
this.
no, here's my thing. Before you say what you're about to say, the fact that he hit an F5 that early and Cena kicked out makes me believe that Cena's freaking winning this thing.
Wow. Why, that would be the biggest prediction I got right all night. I'll tell
Because
you
here's
that.
the thing. They're going to be building this up as Cena needing to come back from behind in the entire match. That's
Yeah.
so much to overcome, but that's what Cena does. His character is literally guy who overcomes things.
I can't believe it. F5, like, I don't even think a full minute passed, dude. I
No.
don't even think a full minute passed when he hit that F5. What a German. Dude, you know what? To build on your point, what if they're just going to try and replicate Extreme Rules 2012 and do exactly that? Like, because this has Extreme Rules 2012 written all over it. Lesnar ragdolled him for several minutes until Cena made the desperate comeback with the steel chain and got the win. Um, if he does it this time, of course, he'd be disqualified because there are no, this is a standard championship match. But
But you know what, though? If he does get disqualified, that might possibly be character progression.
yeah, really, at this point, absolutely. You couldn't even question it.
Lesnar's looking beastly, man. He's got a little bit of a six-pack going on.
Dude, Lesnar's gotten in great shape compared to when he first came back to work for us. Like his in-ring shape, I think, is amazing. And just watching him fight, I always enjoy it because of moments like this. The
Dude,
brutality.
it's like he's not even trying anymore. Like he put like 95% effort towards getting that first F5, and now he's been putting just like 20% effort into it ever since.
Because 20% of Brock Lesnar is still better than 100% of some members of the roster. It shows it too.
And apparently one of those members of the roster is Cena because he's getting destroyed right now. At Extreme Rules 2012, when it was against Lesnar, he got thrown around like this too.
Yeah, he got ragdolled really bad. Extreme Rules. That's why I'm saying they're practically replicating that match because Cena to get an F5 that early, and I know we've had a good laugh about it, but guys,
Oh God, the knee to the gut, that would hurt so bad.
yeah, that just drove the air out of Cena there. I think Ashton's right, guys. I think they are going to do this crap so that Cena has the compromise victory, which part of me wouldn't care because, again, I picked Cena to win on Pleats Up, so I might as well at least go out with some kind of a bang if I'm going to lose my titles. But at the same time, I really want Lesnar to be the champion, so I hope that Ashton is wrong. Oh, what a suplex there by Lesnar. Everything he does, it just does it so violently and with such force.
Lesnar just looks like he's just annoyed at this point. Like he's not even angry because that would imply that he's scared to a degree. He's just kind of like that house fly just won't get out of his face.
Exactly. Yeah, it's really just like John Cena went from legitimate competitor to just common irritant in no time flat.
One knee to the gut, and Cena's back on his feet. Or on his hands and knees, rather.
I'm telling Lesnar's having fun with this. He is a sadist at heart, and he is enjoying beating Cena down.
For those of you who don't know what a sadist is, it's just a fancy way of calling somebody sadistic. It literally means, sadist literally means somebody who is sadistic.
And yeah, and I think Brock Lesnar fits that bill to a T.
Yeah. He's kind of sick. Oh, dude, I almost thought for a second that he was biting Cena's ear there for a second, but he wasn't. I was gonna say, he's like, I get that he's like this modern fighting god, but I didn't think he was gonna go all the way with the Mike Tyson comparison.
Yeah, exactly.
He just slammed Cena's head into the mat. Oh, Cena. He just volunteered for the slaughter at this point.
If he retains because he's being ragdolled, even if it doesn't amount to anything for us, I'm still gonna laugh my ass off. It's just gonna be hilarious to me because everywhere you read, everywhere you look, everybody's saying it's nothing. It's practically a guarantee that Lesnar's gonna walk away with the title, and Cena just comes out of nowhere and he wins. Be hilarious.
Yeah.
If only we could find a way to make LOL Cena wins, kind of match up with his theme song somehow.
LOL Cena wins!
There you go. Yeah, you don't even have to spell out LOL. LOL Cena wins. And
Why
then he
is
just...
John Cena wearing a thong, and why do I see it through his pants?
Oh, that's, again, I guess going the Hulk Hogan route. I don't know why, though. It's ridiculous.
But a thong? Really, though?
Maybe he lost a dare to Nikki Bella or something, or maybe they made a deal like, I don't know.
You put on the pants in the family, and I'll wear your thong.
There you go.
After all, she is the heel now.
That is true, yeah. She is the heel now. Oh, I just
Dude,
stepped on...
I would be willing to bet that they did that entire storyline leading up to, culminating in, and including Nikki Bella's heel turn just to have an interesting Total Divas storyline.
I know, right? Dude, I did not even think about that because they did get signed on for a third season. That much, we know.
Starring Rosa Mendez.
Yeah. And Brock is just manhandling Cena here with the Germans. I just want to point that out again.
He's going full Steiner. You never go full Steiner.
It is ridiculous. I mean, really, if you're Brock, unless he just likes...
It's almost like Brock said, hey, Paul, you know what's really funny? I bet you I can beat Cena with only 2 offensive maneuvers tonight.
Oh, God, Royal Rumble 2003, never forget. Oh, God, that title match.
Oh, you're talking about Scott Steiner versus Triple H?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm talking about tonight, though. Brock's going to beat Cena with nothing but Germans and F5s.
See, but he's going to trick us because he's going to do a German, but he's going to catch everybody off guard when he does the bridging variation, and that's how he's going to get the 3 count.
He's conditioning Cena. He's making Cena expect the release throw German suplexes.
Okay, well, I'm going to get up this time. Oh, God, he bridged it. No, 3 count. No, my championship. My 15th reign. Well, now I can just go and tie Ric Flair.
Yeah, he has to lose it before he can win it a 16th time.
That's right.
I can't wait for the internet blowback when he wins it a 16th time.
I know, right? There are gonna be so many.
Glorious.
Yeah, there are gonna be so many Ric Flair crying memes, dude. It will be ridiculous.
And it's gonna be one of those things where like they'll have a super hot champion and he'll get hurt, and then the WWE will put the title on Cena, and then like 6 months later there'll be like 3 or 4 different people who got fired from WWE in that time area, and they'll do shoot interviews and they'll talk about how no, see, that's the thing. Triple H never wanted to give this title to Cena for the 16th time because he felt like it was disrespectful to the Nature Boy. But then so-and-so got hurt, and they didn't have a choice. So even though they didn't want to, they still had to because it's John Cena, and he's the guy. I am far too prophetic tonight. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, man.
And I'll be even more sorry when it comes to pass.
I bet you Cena's just thinking, why aren't I selling Fruity Pebbles right now? Where am I?
He's probably dizzy at this point. He's been doing backflips all night.
I'm not even kidding you, dude. I'm surprised Cena... Well, we don't even know that yet. They'd probably know that post-match. I'm surprised Cena isn't concussed at this point. Those Germans, look. Is he going to go for an 8th one? Are you kidding me?
Has he seriously only done 7? I feel like he's done at least 10.
I think that's the 8th German suplex from Brock Lesnar. Are you kidding me?
Dude, Cena has got to get just straight up dizzy at one of these points. Like, he's been doing backflips. Like, how many backflips has he done now?
I think he's gonna beg on. I think he's gonna do what they do on those shows where you got like one really pathetic character at the mercy of another and be like, okay, can I have a turn to get some hits now? Like, he's gonna start begging Brock to go on offense.
Brock's just like toying with him, dude.
I think they buy you, Brock. Can I take control now? All right, here we go. Finally. He learned to expect it, finally.
Dude, the fact that Brock went for another German is just hilarious.
Honestly, when Cena was coming off the ropes, I thought, oh my gosh, second F5. Already. Oh no, Cena slipped out.
Oh my
And he scored it. But Lesnar, of course, is going to kick out. And he does. And Heyman looks like, don't scare me like that, Brock.
Oh, please. Dude, that was the first actual offensive maneuver that Cena hit on Lesnar. That would have been the most hilarious FU to the internet ever. Lesnar gets all this offense on Cena. Cena turns it around in 30 seconds, gets one FU and wins. Oh, it would be so bad, but it would be so hilarious to see the internet react to that.
Dude, that would be glorious.
Oh my god. I would laugh so hard. But I seriously, I honestly do think Cena might win this.
I do too. It's crazy to think about, but yeah.
The way the match has been flowing, the fact that Lesnar has been so dominant, Cena's gonna come. That's what his character is. He is a guy who overcomes. Lesnar's smiling though. That's amazing.
He's like, I didn't know you had it in there, Johnny boy, but then he's just gonna go right back on the attack.
See, now this is one of the rare cases where I can accept somebody hitting their finisher and the other guy being on their feet first because of the situation. Like, when Orton did it to Cena, it made no sense because they were supposed to be equals. But in this case, Brock Lesnar's just a freak, man. I love it.
Look at that takedown.
He's so good. Cena just looks confused like, did I really sign up for this?
He's just pummeling. I'm surprised Cena hasn't been busted open yet. I think Lesnar's going for that now.
Yeah, I think Lesnar is trying to bust Cena open the hard way. But he's not connecting with that one cut blow.
Yeah.
Like, he's even going for elbows and stuff. Like, he's trying really hard to bust Cena open the hard way.
You gotta give Lesnar this much credit. He said he was gonna leave Cena in a pool of his own blood, vomit, and urine. He's trying to work on 1 out of 3 right now.
Oh my god.
Lesnar is just a freak. I mean, you said it best. He's an absolute freak. That sit-up and that laugh. Oh, my God. So he takes the Undertaker's streak and his man... Well, Lesnar is just sick.
He's like the freaking Terminator, dude.
He is, dude. He is. Except this is only the first movie, so I wouldn't expect any mercy from Brock Lesnar. Oh, God.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, now he has the hands locked, so now he's going to do them in succession.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's not even going to stop at 3. Are you friggin' kidding?
Oh, dude. Cena didn't time it right on the first one, so Lesnar had to power him over deadlift style. And he still just keeps on going.
I have never seen an athlete like Lesnar. I'm not even, like, this guy is beyond an animal. I almost feel like calling him animalistic or any variation, that's an insult at this point. I mean, this guy's in a league of his own. That's 12 Germans altogether.
Oh, man. This is so intense. I love it.
Yeah, this is what they were promoting, dude. They're giving us exactly what they were promoting. They didn't try and make it seem like a wrestling match to me. They made it seem like it was going to be 2 men killing each other for the pride of...
No, that's the thing. They didn't make it seem like that. They made it seem like it was going to be 1 man killing another. And that's what we're getting.
Yeah. Again, 13, 14, Jesus, 15. 15 German. Lesnar, do you know any other suplex? I wouldn't even mind if you switched to belly now, but God, 15 Germans.
Cena's got to be getting sick of selling these things, man.
How is he even still conscious?
Because he's just getting thrown on his back a bunch of times. It's not like he's cutting off his air supply or anything.
Yeah, but I feel like the back of the head, though, like...
But he's landing on his shoulders.
It just still looks vicious to me. But more so the released ones. The released ones I'm always more concerned about, but...
I feel like that was... Heck. Cena's never had, like, a neck or a back surgery, has he? Like, I know he had the elbow thing, and then before that, like, his most recent injury before that was the pec, but has he ever had, like, a neck or a back problem?
I thought that he has had neck problems, but I could be wrong. And look at that! Slides into the STF.
Of course. Oh, Cena.
What if Cena freaking retains this thing?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be so angry on the inside, but it's gonna be a combination of me being angry, sad, and just can't wait to see the internet's reaction. I'm gonna laugh so hard.
I'm going to laugh hard, too, dude. And even Abel, our friend Abel just commented to us, all these damn Germans, even Benoit is like, what the hell, man?
Lesnar's
Ridiculous.
face is turning pink.
Oh, wait. Oh, but he got out of it, though, and now he's picking up Cena. Second F5, maybe. And he connects.
Oh, man.
1, 2, 3. He got it. Lesnar's champion.
That didn't even feel like a match, dude.
That was a mugging.
How exactly is the WWE going to explain, oh yeah, we're going to give this match 25 minutes, and then we get that?
Yeah, how long was that, dude?
That was like 15.
Wow. And
It might have even been closer to 10, but I think it was 15.
Ashton, I don't think...
reactions! Oh my god!
Yeah, that's... Wow. Lesnar's champion.
What a monster!
He is a freaking animal.
I can't wait for WrestleMania when Roman Reigns beats him.
I know, because I'm thinking Roman Reigns is definitely getting that push now, but Roman Reigns... And that's why I wish he would have lost to Orton tonight and maybe had a little bit of a struggle, because when he emerges from Lesnar, if he would look a little bit weaker or more sympathetic going into it, would be $1 million after a win like that.
Oh my god, this
Lesnar's
is
the
too
most
good.
legit competitor in the locker room right now. No question.
Paul Heyman's hilarious.
Heyman was literally bowing down to Lesnar. That's
dude, the crowd reactions for this were almost as good as the ones for Taker.
Yeah.
Not quite, but almost.
Oh man, that's your new world champion. And he looks damn good with all those championships.
Cena is might they use this as an opportunity to write Cena off TV for a while?
That would be epic.
He's just so done.
Heyman is so proud of Brock.
I know. And of course, in true John Cena fashion, he didn't even use an actual STF. It was an STS.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Rollins isn't cashing in.
I don't think so. Nope.
When you watch somebody win the championship with a 3 count and then stand up and act like they weren't even in a match, that is the definition of intimidating.
I think Seth Rollins just shit himself.
I was going to say pee, so close enough.
Yeah, I think he was looking in the back, licking his chops, and then he saw Lesnar's performance, and he just said to himself, nope.
He was waiting in the back like, come on, Cena. I know you're really good at this comeback stuff. Make Lesnar really angry. I want you to do it. Come on. Beat him and then make him angry so that he beats you back. And he didn't even really get close.
And dude, like, I know it was WrestleMania, so that's probably like the loophole, but let's be honest here. Undertaker at like 50-something years old looked tougher than John Cena, because at least it took him 3 F5s to put him away.
Yep.
Whereas Cena only needed 2.
Yep. From here on out, the guts, the glory, the status of everybody in the WWE is going to be measured by how many F5s it took to put them away.
Yeah, exactly. So if Roman Reigns really is getting the push, he'll kick out of like 4. 1 spear gets the win.
Yeah, really.
Man, you know what though? I am so proud of WWE for the booking they did tonight. Look at our championship lineup, dude. We have Paige as the new Divas champion, Ziggler as the new Intercontinental champion, Brock Lesnar as our world champion. Usos are the tag champions, but they've had a long reign, so at least it's bringing prestige to the gold. Sheamus as U.S. champion. That's quite a lineup.
And as of next month, it's going to be Lesnar, Ziggler, Paige, Rusev, and the Ascension.
I really hope so. Wow.
Oh, man. What a hilarious show.
That was great.
I haven't enjoyed a John Cena match that much in a long time.
You and me both. That was glorious. That was absolutely. I mean, and dude, I don't know if I said this or if you and I were still talking about something else because I was getting ready to make the point. I know it technically couldn't be considered a squash match because he did get some offense, but that's probably the closest thing to a John Cena squash match since he's become the man virtually 10 years ago at this point that I think we will ever see. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Crazy. So all right, dude. I always like to pose this question to you for live reactions. If you were to give this pay-per-view, search it, skip it, buy it, how would you grade it?
I would say leave the network, but still find a way to buy this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I
Like,
had a lot of
in
fun
a
with this
couple
show.
months, when the DVD comes out, buy it then.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment wholeheartedly.
So, like, if
I
this was Spill, it would be like a high search, low buy.
Yeah, there you go. You know what? I would give it, I think, the exact same grade. I felt like every match on this card, for what we expected of it, really delivered. Even the opener, because like that moment where Ziggler kicked out of like the skull crushing finale really caught me off guard. Paige, AJ, I wish would have gotten more time, but they did excellent with the time they were given.
Dude,
And Paige,
they had so much time. I mean, they didn't have that much time, but they had enough time to take it to the outside and everything. So it's not like they were robbed of time.
yeah, exactly. Lumberjack match, you know what? I didn't know how it was going to pan out, but Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, if you've seen their work in FCW, you knew they were going to have the chemistry, and they proved it here. I still can't get the image out of my head of Dean Ambrose doing the curb stomp to Seth Rollins. Even, and I know this match I think got the most complaints, even Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton I thought was great, if for no other reason, that RKO highlight. Oh man, when Randy Orton gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, like they just need to do just a part of the reel that's just nothing but his best RKOs.
Oh, dude, I love Reddit right now. One of the people on here is just like, man, I really hate to see Lesnar bury Cena like this. I was really looking forward to seeing this kid develop. And then someone else was just like, I want that little kid chanting, "Let's go Cena," to no disappointment. Welcome to the real world, Johnny.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just reading some comments myself. Yeah, let's just say people really enjoyed Lesnar beating the crap out of Cena. Oh
Oh,
man,
man.
what a show.
Great stuff. I don't think there was a low point on that show.
I don't think so either, dude. The only low point to me, and you would really have to force me to pick one, would be how they took so much time, promoting the Jake Tucker and the commercials and stuff like that. So not even SummerSlam itself, but more just like certain parts of
Format.
production. Yeah, format. This was great. Absolutely great.
One thing I will say though, and I didn't hear it myself because I had the show either on mute or incredibly low volume most of the time. Apparently, when Roman Reigns kicked out of that RKO, he got booed.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. I heard from quite a few people that Roman Reigns got booed quite a bit. See, that's why I'm saying, like, I almost wish he would have lost this match for his sake. Because I feel like, he is going to face Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. That's the image in my mind. I could be wrong. Because the road to WrestleMania is a very shaky thing. But if that is the case, you got to start having Roman look more vulnerable and losing some matches. I understand that maybe you want a really credible opponent for Lesnar, but you can do that in other ways. So I'm hoping they work it out.
I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch this entire show again with the volume turned on because, like, apparently there was some random kid chanting "Let's go Cena," and apparently at one point Bray Wyatt said to Chris Jericho, "I cannot die because I'm already dead." And like, I just want to hear some of the stuff that went on that I didn't get to hear while we were recording this. But yeah, the show is awesome, even regardless of sound. The show itself was amazing. Definitely a low buy it, borderline high search it. But regardless, seek out this pay-per-view whether you want to put money into it or not.
Absolutely, my sentiments exactly. I have nothing else to say about this show, so unless you have something you want to say, I guess we can wrap this up.
All I have to say is I hope Raw delivers.
You and me both. That's going to be big tomorrow night. Yeah, post SummerSlam Raw with Lesnar as champion, a lot riding on this, I think.
No Megan Miller, please.
Yeah, please.
All right. We are going to close things out here. Guys, we are going to be reviewing Raw tomorrow night for TwitWow, so be sure to stay tuned.
Absolutely.
All right.